He thought you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Phil finally had a friend, but he was a snake.
There's a snake on my stream.
There's a snake on my stream.
Woo!
That's fucking actually like demonic levels of evil. That I got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
This is honestly one of the most evil
I make
streams.
fun of your wife because she's fat and her name is Pat. You got no time for money too. You got a friend in me. That was the meanest thing I've ever said.
Oh, he's a bum.
Dude, do you know
he's
how hard?
An ungrateful beggar bum.
Do you know how hard it was for me to hold it in? Every time he's in chat, hey, and I thought we were being obvious. Eh?
Yeah.
I thought we were being like as obvious as possible.
No, I mean we were like literally trying to get rid of him.
Fuck.
It's like when you like throw it. What's that scene where they throw the rocks at the dog at Old Yeller to make him go away?
Yes.
Or some shit like this. It's like, go. We don't want you here.
Bro.
You fucking suck. It's outright insulting him to his face. Oh, he just couldn't get the memo. He just couldn't get the message.
And there's a big
that we didn't want anything to do with this boring fucking ass. But it was beyond how boring he was, how worthless he was.
Beyond that.
The lack of content, the lack of gratitude, how draining he was, how negative it was. It was that Phil's gay. He's gay. He was gay for Andy Worski.
He kept
this
asking
guy
to
was
see my body.
He kept begging to look and touch Worski's underwear. This guy
Oh,
privately, he was trying to slip his hands down Andy's pants.
The gaming.
You know,
oh
he said he goes like, "Let me see your shredded body." To you, Andy.
And I went, no. I was like, no, that's weird. That's uncomfortable. That's awkward. But
you
why?
Know, like, it's like, why is he saying this?
We're in a business meeting.
He was drunk as fuck.
Someone call.
Let's be real. This was some Brian Dunn fucking behavior.
Someone call HR. Like,
someone call HR. He was sexually harassing you in the workplace, Worski. He wanted to feel your shredded body.
Oh my!
Oh man!
Can I just say this? I saw this.
Remember when he got on that voice call and he started asking to see your underwear?
Did he? Okay, I should have just played along.
Remember when he got on the voice call and asked to see your underwear? He's begging to see your outlines.
No,
by the way, dude, he streams for 10 subs.
Let's go.
And we got Politburo for 5 subs.
Jeez.
We're barely even exaggerating, though. There would always be this like flirtatious gay element to Phil's behavior with Andy, where it was like, this is strange.
Well,
this isn't normal.
I gotta say one thing. I finally like heard about and saw a little bit of the thing where he goes, "I'm his gaming soulmate," right? Okay, let me.
How did it feel?
Listen, DSP. Everyone likes Final Fantasy VI. Everyone likes Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is not like like obscure, like
these were deep cuts. You know what I mean? This isn't even like Earthbound level.
You know?
This is like entry level everybody had for their Nintendo. Fucking Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, yeah. And like other things, and he kept saying things like that and wanting to play games with me. And I kept like, after every show, I would be like texting Ash, he's DMing me. What do I say? I want to not respond. And we're just like, we'd have meetings on how to DM him back. Because it's like, hey, fucking Ashton's like fucking Discord messaging me during the show. DM'd me 4 times during the show. I'm like, Could you tell him to shut the fuck up? We're doing a show. Meanwhile, the fucking previous three days earlier, there's this huge opportunity, everyone. LOL Cow Live. Fucking Boogie.
You were like, Ashton, help me. He's asking me to kiss him in Amsterdam.
That was a little gay.
No, that's when Phil invited Andy to go to Amsterdam with him because he wanted to kiss him at the fucking hotel in Amsterdam.
Listen. I don't even want to talk about that homosexuality. It makes me angry.
But he wouldn't come meet me in Florida. I'm like, fuck, I look like his. I guess that's why he didn't want to fuck me, is because I look kind of like his wife.
You tell him the Florida story because you said it on Steve's, but
no, I seriously, guys, you won't even believe this because I genuinely feel bad for Phil.
Me too.
When I learned this guy, he never leaves his home.
It's sad.
He can't. It's sad. You know what I mean? The guy is a total shut-in. Hasn't been on a vacation or a trip in a decade, couldn't have a honeymoon with his wife. I felt bad for him. And also, I was like, you know what? I want to meet Phil. I want to know what Phil's about. I want to have some comradeship, some brotherhood with Phil. Take our friendship to the next level. Not the way that Phil did, like the gay way that. But I'm like, you know what, Phil? I said to Phil, so here's the idea. And you can tell just like how much thought I put into this of something that Phil would like to do that's like his special interest, which is Hulk Hogan. Whoa. So for those of you who don't know, Hulk Hogan has a store in Tampa Bay, like a memorabilia store, a t-shirt shop, all sorts of stuff from his past. It's kind of like a Hogan museum. And there's also in Tampa Bay a Hulk Hogan bar. That Hogan is there every like Monday for karaoke, and he was having a Super Bowl party at his bar, which is called Hogan's Hangout.
Buddy, that's incredible if you're a fan.
Where he was going to show up, and there are going to be other wrestlers there and stuff like this. So I say to Phil, hey, man, what if I pay for your flight to bring you out to Florida and we can hang out? So Phil's objection is, well, you know, I can't leave my wife at home. So I say, Phil, how about I pay for your wife to come? You guys can hang out at the beach for a couple days.
What a mensch.
We'll meet up at the bar. We'll do the Super Bowl party. Maybe we'll do a video at the bar, just like as like an excuse that it's a business trip or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you can go back home, you know. So here's like the honeymoon he never was able to have. We're going to hang out. We're going to make content, all this sort of thing. You know what he says to me? He goes, well, that wouldn't be fair to my cat because my cat would be alone.
Get a cat sitter. Give your parents.
Okay, Phil, how about I pay for the top cat sitting service you can find? I'll pay for all of it. I'll pay for you to come. I'll pay for your wife to come. I'll pay for sitters for your pets. And I was dead fucking serious. I was going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this.
Probably $4K minimum.
More.
Minimum.
It was probably going to be at least $5,000-$6,000 to do all of this. But I'm like, oh, fuck. It'd be really fun. No, it would traumatize my cat to leave him with anybody else. There's no possible way I could do this, man. And what it is it's fear. He's afraid of leaving his own home. He's afraid of doing anything. He's just a massive fucking pussy, shut-in hermit little bitch, because he's scared some troll will find him and confront him. And what am I going to do? What am I going to do? It's like, Phil, stop being such a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
But this is the crazy shit that Phil, this is the mentality of Phil. And it's wild shit.
Yeah.
It really is wild shit.
Well, here's where I was fucking super annoyed, and it's a very similar story. So we thought, people were asking me yesterday, hey, so what was the end game? Be serious. End game was simple. We knew he was like a bit of an idiot and, you know, detractors were
you ever see Howard Stern, how he had a whack pack?
It was like, Opie and Anthony with fucking Bobo. You know, it was like that idea. So the idea was get him close so we could have some funny shit. So we thought of shit like lie detector test, like ghost hunting. And then during that, we'd felt him while we were filming. Be fun. Every idea that we had, we were shot down. Then the easiest idea, instead of flying somewhere, was Lol Cow Live. Imagine Casino, Lol Cow, and Phil would be a massive show. He literally in the group chat started yelling at all of us. You guys, you know it's my day off. First of all,
How dare
day
you
off?
bother
How
me
about-
on my day
How about
off?
you respond tomorrow then, you F-slur, you fucking retard?
Well, why is it such a big deal to receive a simple DM? Like, so listen, if one of your friends or family or a business associate texts you on your day off, do you lose your fucking mind?
No, he's
How
losing his
dare
mind.
you text me on my day off? Wouldn't you just not reply
Yeah.
and then come get back to them at a later point? But instead, it was like this whole "how fucking dare you come out? It's my day off.
That's
I'm
when
fucking
I was like
busy.
done with him.
You're
Like that
pestering me."
mentally, I was like, that's like when I was done. And then you were like, listen, I'll do a show with him and I'll felt him on the show and then we'll make something happen that way. I was like, cool, I'm
come
staying out
to
of it.
me.
I'm like,
You
yeah.
come to me on my day off and you
that-
don't even ask
but then
with
Ashton-
respect to do content with me.
So I'm pissed. I text Ashton. I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit. Fuck him. Then on my day off, which by the way wasn't even a day off, I was editing for the show for the next day. He's fucking messaging me like all his ideas that all suck, by the way.
Yes.
Then I don't respond. I'm like, I'm not responding to him. Fuck him. What does he do? The next day, like while we're live, he's putting business fucking like private shit in our chat. I'm like, and then putting pressure on us to respond. Like, hey,
do you remember? Go ahead, but I'll say
no, that's it for that.
No,
I was like, fuck
do
him.
you remember when this guy asked us not to stream in his time slot?
Yeah, guys, we'll go over
This
a
guy,
schedule.
this guy
schedule.
actually demanded that we schedule our shows around his shows and that we direct our audience to his show. This is what he actually thought. And it's like, but Phil, we have like 2,000-3,000 live viewers. You have 200-300 live viewers. You know, we're kind of doing you a favor, bringing you on, promoting you in the first place. And you want us to inconvenience ourselves and our audience and say, we won't do shows in the time slot from like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. to midnight. Well, that's when we stream, Phil.
Buddy,
but what he wanted us to do was for his political show, for us to siphon all of our viewers because we have. That's what he wanted us to do, is give all of our viewers and all of our money. And he would come in here and be like, guys, remember my show is next week or tomorrow at this time. Don't tune into the casino or don't stream, guys, because I need your support. And it just started to get, it's like, so you take and you take and you take and you take and you ask and you ask and you ask. But when it comes time for you to like do a crossover with us and Keemstar, when we ask you to do something that mildly inconveniences you, no. What's in it for me? You know, it's like, I see how you guys would benefit from me coming on the show to roast Rich of Review Tech USA. And I see how Keem would benefit. But how would I benefit?
Viewers,
well, I don't know.
Idiot.
There's a bunch of people watching you that might see you in a new light as somebody that's having fun and dropped your grudge with Keemstar and, you know, is doing interesting stuff now, and they might come watch your stuff. It's like, what's in it for me? It's just crazy.
And then fucking yesterday, I see one of his tweets. Someone, a detractor, like showed me a screenshot. He was saying, why do I have to pay Ashton half if I have to pay taxes? You expense it on your fucking taxes, you fucking Mongol cheap bastard.
The guy didn't even know how to do his fucking taxes. But honestly, it was he suggested, he's like, I'll pay all the taxes on it. Don't worry, bro.
But you still have to pay the income because your fucking bank sees it.
I still have to pay tax on it anyway.
Buddy, there was that.
That was his idea, that he was going to pay all the tax on it off the start. So it's like, okay, so now you insisted on that, but now it's a bad thing and I scammed you somehow? Like, I don't know. This is how it works for everybody that does shows that pay guests or have co-hosts.
Yeah, I always expense whatever we send anyone else. And then, by the way, here's why I was like, fucking, this is when I was like, this guy needs to fuck off out of our lives was when we did the gaming stream. We did the climbing game. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. Chained
Fucking
together.
9 p.m. Like Cinderella. King, king. I gotta go. I gotta go. May you stay so we could do another hour? No, no. After, by the way, we were on his show. He made him thousands.
Oh, yeah.
And then he stays in chat for 4 hours.
That's the crazy thing. He'll be like, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go spend time with my wife or whatever. And then he'll be in the chat for 5 or 6 hours straight after that. But it's crazy to me. It's like, okay, so you have this opportunity. You're in front of a new audience. And it was rattling from the start, this stuff. We do the Review Tech USA thing.
Yes.
The guy has to oh, guys, I have to leave.
Yes.
But Phil, there's like 4,000 or 5,000 people watching this live. What do you mean you have to stop streaming? Like,
it was the Ralph thing.
Make hay
remember?
when the sun shines. Yes, with the Ralph content too. We brought him on. We're doing the more of Ralph with it. It's like, I gotta go now, guys. It's like, well, we have a lot more content, Phil. Like,
Ashton spent literally like 8 hours the previous day going through the Kiwi farms, looking for all the best clips, setting up the whole lore shit. But the RTU stuff went a little bit too long. And then we're just like, hey, like we're DMing in the group, can you please stay? Nope. It's like, you made like 3,000 the other day. I wanted to like, I was like, this guy has to go. Every fucking detractor was right, but we were like, okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Maybe we can incubate this a bit longer.
It was fucked. Well, it was just like, okay, every single thing that you wanted to do with him on a stream, you had to go over every aspect of it and negotiate like, okay, so it's going to be using this service. It's going to be on Discord and it's going to be at this time, right? I don't know if I can do this day. I don't know if I can do this. Like with everybody else that you ever negotiate with, like a show, you go, hey, can you do this at this time? And they're either like yes or no. But with Phil, it's like pulling teeth. And if I showed the DMs, you can understand. It's hard to actually explain how agonizing it is to go through the process of trying to book him to do anything. And it's like with any guest, it's like, okay, so let's do this interview with this person. Well, I don't know. Okay, well, here, let me explain to you why it's beneficial. Okay, well, I have this objection to it. Okay, well, let me explain to you why that's wrong. Okay, but what about this? And there would be another objection and another objection. And it would stonewall every single thing to the point where it was a miracle we got anything done with the guy ever at all.
So when we had Mudahar on our show, we had contacts with Mudahar. So we're like, oh, we'll do a gaming stream with Mudahar, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Right? I had to explain the entire Mudahar lore for him to like agree. I'm like, Buddha's mainstream normie. Relax. And by the way, even if he was like edgy, you're with fucking racial joke people. Like,
I don't know. I like, this is the thing is it's like, well, we have to background check this person before I'll appear with them. And this, it's like, why? It was a battle for every single thing, anything. And I've never encountered anything like this. I had like the patience of fucking Job to tard wrangle this guy, try and bring him in for appearances. But let me tell you, when he came on here and why we stopped bringing him on, you guys know he was just a net negative. He was just a drain. He didn't add anything. He never, had a good take or
crazy.
A funny joke or a one-liner. The guy couldn't even laugh at what's going on. Like he would just have this sourpuss look on his face. Like he wasn't happy to be here, like he was doing everybody else a favor by appearing. And it's like, you have no viewers, you have no fans, nobody likes you. In fact, everybody hates you. And the fact that we're bringing you on, we got so much hate from everybody. They were right, honestly.
They banned the people in chat making fun of me. It's like,
we're getting our donators doxxed on the daily. Fucking our editor is having pictures of his kids posted. People are threatening his kids, calling him a pet, like crazy fucking
and then
shit.
We're just like,
constantly.
Hey, you mind if we play the? Hey, we have this crazy idea. Why don't we just play fucking Link to the Past on stream? No, that's not views. That's a post show. That's like an after show. Relax. It's not a show.
It's just like after all we've done, it's like, can you do us any favor? No. What's in it for me? What's in it
Buddy,
for me? Like, it's crazy.
buddy,
It's
and then he
crazy shit.
spits on us for every idea. I want to show one quick clip. You probably watched it with Steve yesterday. I woke up. By the way, I woke up and Ashton's with Steve, and I see the show, and I'm just like, thank you. Like I almost started crying. Like
He was so
it's
happy.
like, oh my god, it's like finding out you won the fucking lottery. I was like, oh my god, yes. I don't have
And
to
I'll
pretend
say this
anymore.
because we're not going to go on and on and on about Phil all night long, obviously.
But we do.
If you go back to the Steve interview that I did last night, if you go to the True Seekers channel and check it out, or I think Duty clipped it, a
Yeah.
bunch of detractor channels have clipped it, and you watch that, you can really see me go off and just fucking tear into Phil, crazy fucking rants.
I'm just tired of him.
He's just such a black hole.
You know what's
There's
crazy?
just nothing positive comes from him. He says he's Mr. Positivity, but in fact, there's nothing positive that comes from him, and there's nothing meaningful either. It's all just a meaningless black hole of negativity and boredom for all eternity.
That we do.
Is the Snortax.
We do have a DSP video from August the Duck, just released it a few hours ago. So we're going to do that later. Don't worry. It's a 20-minute video.
Let's hit
Hear
the
this,
goal,
though. I have to
and
explain it.
let's do this August the Duck video. But Phil's trying to say that he's more successful than August the Duck.
2.1 million subs.
Getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views on every single video. But he, Phil, who can't even crack 1,000 views on his replays, has less than 300 people live on his shows. At certain points now, he's getting less than 200 people live as he streams 6 days a week and been here 15 fucking years.
Buddy.
Is gonna say that he's more successful than this other. It's just crazy. He's
Well,
a fucking lunatic. He lives in an alternate reality.
People are
He
screaming
lives
in chat
in
for us to do
Tokyo.
it now. We got so much show. I mean,
We got a lot
listen.
of
Hey,
show,
oh, by the way,
folks.
Wacky Shucks for 25
25
subs.
subs.
Mr. Quackster Hopper for a sub. He's gay.
Big
for a sub.
nice pants for tokens real for 25 subs.
Go.
And Canson for 10 subs. Honky
Sheesh.
Kong 88 for a sub. Papa Polecat for 5 subs. A duck-sized duck for 10 subs. And Defective Detective 243 for 5 subs. We shouted out earlier Duty for 10. And Paul Lit Bureau for 5 subs as well.
Look, we are 100
Massive
away.
support.
If we hit the 100,
We're already
we'll do the video
halfway
now.
there.
We'll do the video now.
Listen, if we get the 100 subs, but by the time we finish the rant about Phil,
we'll watch
we'll
the video.
do this show.
Another
But
2
it's
hours.
like the other thing I want to bring up is that Phil would always, like, whatever problem he was having, whether it be with his streams, whether it be with his personal life, his family, his wife, whatever, he would always be messaging me about it every night. And it would be at like 4 a.m. And if you didn't respond to him, he would be upset.
Okay.
You know, like he
I have a funny
expected
story
responses to his shit.
about that. I should have a funny story. So you all know, after the show, I usually stick around for 2 hours, play games or watch other videos. It's like an unwind show. And you could actually visibly see probably 5 times on post shows me look down at my phone and what I was doing was reading Ashton's text. And then you see me do this. And then like Psycho's like, what's wrong? And I'm just like, I don't even
A
want to.
duck-sized duck has gifted 50 subs!
What the fuck?
Whoa,
What the
huge!
fuck? What the fuck?
Let's go, Detractor Bro!
He phased for 2 subs. Rare Tricks for
Trick
10
has
subs.
gifted 10 subs!
Okay,
Rare Tricks has come home! They're coming home! They're coming home! Rare Tricks, be honest. Did you feel like you got your money's worth buying Phil that shitty fucking rum cake?
Oh.
And by the way, We got Void 72 with 15 subs.
What the fuck is up, boy?
Now these
15?
are all the donors who quit because we started doing shows with Phil. They came back. They came back.
Bunk for 22 for 10.
For 10 subs.
Look, and by the way, I'll know this. Look, thank you so much, everyone. Holy fuck. Here's the thing is too. I was like, we were like texting each other and or like on phone calls. I'm pacing my house. We're like, is this worth it? We're bleeding. We're bleeding.
You know,
we're bleeding. We're bleeding.
It just wasn't
Maybe
worth it at all. It's like a sunk cost fallacy where I'm like, listen, at some point, surely this is going to turn around for us and we're going to convince this guy to make good content. If I'm just patient enough, if I hold his hand enough, if I argue with his objections and his negativity enough and tard wrangle him, it was impossible.
Oh.
It was impossible.
Buddy, it was like it was trying to find the one piece. It kept going and going and going, and it never ended. It never ended.
It's never ending.
I'll say this. So you had a great rant. Everyone, go watch Steve's show whenever you have a chance. It's really good with Ashton and Steve there. But here's the thing, too. I was
Yellow Flash for 5 subs.
Let's go, Yellow Flash. 14 away from doing the August.
We're 14 away from the goal, like 15 minutes into the show. Let's just get the 15 bomb.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then I guess we'll do, Phil, we're going to change the entire format of the show.
You're Ash, though, but here's the thing.
Listen, Melvin, the Weed Wizard, has gifted 6 subs.
Okay, we are 8 away. Let's fucking go.
Here's what I'll say. If we get the 8 subs and 100 more after that, I will reveal more private dirt about Phil.
Ooh,
I will reveal some real snake fucking shit about Phil.
Are we snaking that hard today?
Well, one of it is time sensitive, where it's gonna, I don't know, guys. Should we just nuke Phil? Should we just be the most dirty, dastardly, despicable snakes and just expose all of his shit? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Duty Streams gifted 5 subs. And Nihil Nova Sub sold for 5 subs. Chemical X for 5 subs. All right, Andy, we gotta let you go. Go ahead.
No, Tony Pat for 25 subs.
Huge.
Okay,
huge.
Ash, so here's my view was when Ash was doing the show with him, I was like, all right, you try to get that egg to hatch. I was just done with it, just fucking fed up. I hate him. So then I'm like, hey, how was Thursday? How was Thursday at the Salvation Army fucking charity?
I'm just doing charity for this guy. And listen to the wrestling show. The idea was, let's find something that Phil actually cares about, that he's passionate about. Because it seemed to me there wasn't a single thing in this entire world that the guy actually cared about, that he could talk about. The guy talks and talks and talks. He talks for a living, yet he has nothing to say, ever. It's just talking to hear the sound of his own voice in the hopes that fucking nickels drop into his shit. What? Oh. Dr. Lexus has gifted 100 subs!
Huge! Casino Pit Boss.
Huge!
Oh!
Play Pigeon 162 for 10 subs.
We might have to do a show.
What's up with Ian for
Friday,
5?
Right?
Yeah,
we might do Saturday. We might do a Saturday show to do the.
We might. Well,
I mean, no, I got plans. It's okay. Let's just do 8 hours today. We'll do 8 hours today because we have to. But hear this, Ashton. So here's why. Oh, thank you so much. Holy shit, that fucking put my heart rate to 124. That's wild. Okay, Ashton. So I was pissed off. So you're at charity. You're fucking. oh, we could be doing other things, planning shows. You're like, Andy, this egg will hatch soon, I hope. And then I see this fucking video. Okay, first of all, a tweet. It says, tune in today to Smart Guys. Well, actually, Smart Guy, and you'll notice the show's better.
And we didn't shout out Wacky Shucks gifted 50 subs and
What?
we missed it.
What?
Whoa,
Buddy.
buddy!
Oh.
Holy
Oh.
fucking shit!
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! People
I'm at
really don't
129.
like Phil.
I'm at
People
129, guys. I'm at
People
129.
fucking hate Phil. They just hate this
I'm at
motherfucker.
129.
Listen, if
Oh
you
God, I'm gonna
hate
die.
this motherfucker and you want to
Let's
see him
piss on
suffer
him.
and cry, you want to see us piss on his grave, you want to see us destroy this bitch, send the subs. I think the message has already been sounded out loud and clear. Through the hills, the mountains, and the valleys, and
Sound
the
the
beaches,
feasting
and the
horn.
fields. The detractors want Phil's blood.
Let's
And
go.
we're gonna drink Phil's blood right fucking now.
Yeesh. Okay, so
Bro side Phil for 5
Let's
subs.
go. So Ashton, so you're at charity, and I'm like, all right, well, we'll see if this egg hatches, right? I see this tweet. It says, the show you'll notice today will be better. There won't be screaming and drama.
I was just
What?
saying to myself,
A
there
piece
won't
of
be
shit.
entertainment. But the guy actually
What a
had the crazy, he actually had the balls to say that there was too much begging from me. And it's like, you're Phil.
What?
You're the beggar king. You made begging your meta. You made begging your life. All I did, Phil, was take your begging to its natural and maximum conclusion. And also, I don't think Phil realized that that was the entire joke, was the amount of begging was just to shit on him.
Of course.
And just get him to go full mask off and abuse his own donators and fans, which he did. And he just allowed me to shit on his supporters, openly mock them, make them look stupid, and he would join in on it like a fucking lunatic. It was amazing.
I'm
It
not
was
fat
amazing.
burning.
It was
I'm not-
obvious
But
what
that's
was
not-
going on.
But the thing is, it's like begging, bro. This guy, like, begs. Like, we do it like jokingly. Hey guys, he does it. Guys,
You know, listen.
there's a video of him going. I
We're
will not
like
do a
trying
show.
to drum up support, having fun. You know, we make it funny. We don't actually like, oh my God, we're not going to be able to pay our bills. Phil is desperate. That's the thing, is people smell the desperation off of him from a mile away. It's just a desperate, sad, pathetic, middle-aged man shaking a tin can on the side of the fucking road.
Bro.
And he would mimic everything that I would say and everything that I would do. He would take like the ways that I would say stuff and he would mimic it. You know what I mean? Every catchphrase, like the patterns of speaking that I would do, he would take it and he would skinwalk as me. And it was strange. It was weird. And it was very, very cringe.
By the way,
very cringe.
Someone posted on, so he did his solo show. You stream sniped it with Steve. There's a part where someone like put side by side the video of what happens on wrestling and then his commentary. It was completely wrong. Now, I don't know wrestling at all, but like, it was just like,
he didn't even watch it.
liar.
The guy was lazy as
Tell them
fuck.
about the fucking Netflix fucking
Oh my
VPN
God,
stat.
bro. I couldn't get this guy to figure out how to watch wrestling. Because I talked to him about doing a wrestling show for a long time. And he said, well, I have no way of watching wrestling. And I'm like, well, all you have to do is subscribe to this service. And like, he couldn't figure it out. Eventually, finally, when it came to Netflix, because he already had Netflix, he would watch Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
But he couldn't figure out how to watch SmackDown. And I'm like, well, here's this site you could watch it at, you know, this. He just could not figure it out. So finally, I had to teach Phil how to use a VPN. This man is 42, 43 years old, has been an online content creator for 15 years. and he had never used a VPN in his entire life.
Actually,
And
remember that night? Remember that night where you were planning it with him and I was on the call? And then I go, oh, here. I give him like a list of pirating sites.
yes,
And then he goes, I won't click on those. I'm like, don't be a bitch, bro. Like, come on, you bitch.
Oh, come on.
I'm like,
just
I've
fucking,
given you the key of the castle.
Oh,
Oh.
this guy doesn't know how to use the VPN. And I just say to him, listen, all you got to do is install NordVPN. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is click on the Canada server.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go to Netflix. One of the funniest parts, though, of this VPN arc, he amused himself. He told me for hours in a row, he would go to various sites because he doesn't have an ad blocker because he doesn't know how that works. And he would like change it to different countries so he could see different ads. And he was like endlessly amused by this. The idea that he could see ads from Turkey and ads from Italy and ads from France. This was something that really juiced up Phil. This is something that really made him happy. And I like, this is a little autistic. You know, this is a little bit retarded. Okay, so guys, here's what I
Go ahead.
So you guys are wondering, I'm sure, why Phil had a day where he didn't beg. I'm going to reveal to you now why Phil had the day where he did not beg. Who's excited? You detractors out there, give me a hell yeah. If you want me to expose Phil
100
for the day why he did not beg. Well, we already got the money for this.
I know, I'm kidding.
The day he didn't beg, they're giving me a hell yeah. And he was sad and he was depressed. And
I remember that
he was just like, his whole life was shaken up and shattered. This is going to blow detractors' minds. So Darkside Phil has a secret menagerie of exotic animals. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. And I'm not just talking about his pig wife, okay? Or his son Jasper the cat. He has a menagerie of exotic pets.
Okay, what does he have?
Well, we won't expose all of the pets that Phil has.
Come on.
Because we're gonna drip feed, but this is apparently where a lot of the money has been going to. Is to the King Zoo project.
May I ask questions? Like exotic? Are we talking tigers or parrots? Or like Amazonian fish?
Rodimus Prime says this is bullshit. Well, listen, he described them as exotic pets. I don't really think they're that exotic. Let's let the mystery build of Phil's illegal zoo.
We'll have more. Don't worry, folks. Ashton showed me a few of it. It's actually, some of it gets really dark, and even I'm like, that's
Wacky Shucks for 10 subs and Honky Kong for 5 subs.
Name one of the exotic pets, please.
So this is what, it's a rabbit.
Oh, he's got
so Phil has a rabbit.
Nice.
Or rather, he had a rabbit.
Oh.
And this rabbit, Phil loved this rabbit. He said it was a substitute for having kids, that he loved this rabbit as though he would love his child. And that's why during that Call of Duty marathon that he was having, where he kept leaving over and over again. I think it was the Call of Duty marathon.
Me, you.
But it was
in the armor? We were in the armor?
Yeah, it was a different. It was like last week, I think.
Okay.
It was during this time that the rabbit was really, really sick.
Oh, that's
and
sad.
Phil was having to feed the rabbit with an eyedropper and having stuff.
That's sad.
But you gotta say, like, he's laying all of this stuff on me. You know what I mean? He's laying this on me.
Also, he's using it as a guilt trip. Hey, man, don't make fun of me because you have like a whole list of shit. Like, he used it as hostage, like, bait, basically. You were held hostage. Like, oh my God. You want proof? I'm sure he's got DMs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could. So anyway, the reason why he was apparently so depressed and all this stuff is because the rabbit died. And so because the rabbit
Oh.
died, he was really, really depressed. He was really, really sad. And that's why he didn't
Why does
beg
he
that.
why does he hide these pets?
Well, so the reason why he hides the pets is because he doesn't want the detractors knowing about the pets.
Why? The rabbit, who cares?
Well, he believes the detractors could score an internet W against him about his care of the pets or his treatment for the pets.
What?
And he has a lot. He says he has a lot of different animals that no one knows about.
Does he have a turtle?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think he has. But yeah, it's just like
I was thinking about buying a turtle, actually. Can I just tell you
but
something?
Eric,
Okay, because Ashton, I was really, and we have more stuff. Don't worry, Ashton will be drip feeding all the info. Don't worry, there's a lot to go through. We're not done. But this show's gonna be kind of long, and we already had a big show. We had an 8-hour planned show before any of this came up. By the way, just so you all know. Now, here's the thing: is Ashton, your charity, this, that, da da da. He spits on you. He makes fun of you in a tweet, basically. And then, basically, this guy has always complained about Keemstar. And then he spits on you after all the charity you gave him.
So he's a jilted lover. This is the thing: is it was like a relationship. You know, like how a teenage girl will get a new boyfriend to make her old boyfriend jealous after she gets dumped. This was Phil's idea with Keemstar. Be like, I'm gonna go to Keemstar, guys, and you'll see Keemstar knows how to do real content, this, that, and the other. And it's like, Phil, Keemstar's not gonna baby you. Keemstar's not gonna powder your ass, wipe your ass for you, treat you like a fucking child. Like, Keemstar will own your ass, bro. He's not gonna have the patience to deal with your nonsense. If you're going to work for Keemstar, Phil, he's gonna be the fucking boss, and he's gonna tell you how it's gonna be. And he'll put you through humiliation ritual after humiliation ritual after humiliation ritual, and you're not gonna get the ownership. You're not going to get $50,000. You aren't going to get fucking shit. But none of that's even going to happen. What I do find interesting, too, is him entertaining the idea of getting a replacement for me on Smart Guys.
Why? Like,
And
what? Oh, Ralph?
I really want him to get Ralph.
Do we have the Ralph video? Do we have the Ralph video?
I would be so fucking happy if Phil just fully embraces the sector and teams up with Ralph. That would be the ultimate revenge on Phil, because Phil doesn't know what he's getting into with that.
Buddy.
It'd be so funny. It'd be so good, and it would all be worthwhile if Phil signed up with Ralph and Mersh.
And Cog?
Apparently, Cog's upset. Cog's upset. We'll get to that in a minute.
We have Cog
But
today.
Ralph and Mersh, the 3-man wrestling show with Phil, is maybe the most Kino idea I've ever heard of. They don't realize, though, also that it'll just be so fucking boring. And the Phil will force it to be boring as well.
He doesn't want to do any of, like, so it's like, okay, the idea is the wrestling show is a platform for, like, people who wouldn't normally do a show together to do a show, right? And then therefore now we start putting out the jokes, the tractor stuff. Like, how about this, Phil? You fucking retard! Remember when you were king of hate? Like, you were actually kind of funny back then.
Well,
but
I saw something.
Ugh.
He's so sterile and so neutered and so castrated. He's so worried about upsetting anybody or being controversial in any way or being canceled that he's just turned himself into a complete weird robot alien jabroni that nobody could possibly find compelling or interesting in any way whatsoever. Oh. And it's like, if we got the Phil that called iJustine a whore that gets gangbanged by EA executives to get her job, if we got the Phil that was like saying, hello, Jew, if we got the Phil that was just dunking on people who sent him Xbox Live video messages.
And he made fun of them?
And, and just making fun of them and just being a ruthless piece of shit, then we would be super, super excited. We would be like, yes, this is awesome. And he would have had a real resurgence. Our fans would have supported him. And if he did a political show where he didn't just fence sit and he actually chose a side and tried to argue out his positions, maybe he took callers to debate him on politics or guests, it would have blown up and our fans would have supported it. But he chose what he thought was the safe path, which was actually the most dangerous path that was total failure. If you never take any risks, you can never succeed and you can never win. And the reason why he told me, as I said this on Steve's show last night, why he told me he could no longer be a heel or be a bad guy or say controversial or crazy things that would actually entertain people is because he said to me, my wife, she's dying. She's
What?
very, very sick. Yeah. I said this on Steve's show last night. I mean, Phil
I was
told
sleeping
me
through half of it, so
his
I
wife
was
has
napping.
severe chronic illnesses. She's been having to go to tons of medical
Is
appointments.
this true?
I don't know. This is what Phil told me. And he told me this like within about a month or two of us partnering up. And he told me if I ever talked about this, he would never talk to me again. The thing is, he revealed this stuff on his own show yesterday, that his wife has all these medical issues, and I know some of them specifically.
This is pure manipulation. I don't believe it. Let's see the
And
fucking
you know what
notes,
I
like
mean?
doctor's letters.
This is the thing is I just feel like a lot of this was like emotional manipulation. And in a way, when he first revealed this stuff to me about how his wife, like he has terminal illness and stuff like this, I couldn't help but be very sympathetic. And
yeah,
I
that's
think
sad if it's
I think I said something to him to the effect of, I'm going to support you. I'm going to help things turn around for you. Don't worry, I've got it. I've got you, bro.
Then he spits on you.
You know, like, and that's the thing. Like, he just didn't have any gratitude for the support I gave him. I kept this stuff, you know, and the thing is, so his wife, because she has these illnesses where there's a good chance she's going to die, has become religious. She's rediscovered her religious roots and her background. And she's trying to get Phil to be more religious, which Phil isn't really about the religion and stuff like this. But he feels like he has to maintain a public perception of being a good guy or a nice guy for his wife because she, you know, is going to pass. So,
okay, if that's true, I'm sad and I'm sorry. Like, it's not nice for anyone.
But the thing is like, is any of this actually true?
But
that the guy is telling me?
Look, we all have our own personal tales, our own personal things behind. I don't go to Ashton with like this, like depressing,
Don't lay
horrible
this shit
news.
on me. Like, don't lay this shit on me because I
Work is
don't.
work, right? Work is work.
Bro,
You gotta be in the right.
it was in these last few weeks where he really, and especially this week, where I'll be honest, I probably would have just apologized to him about the wife stuff and
But then he
not
spit on you.
talked about his wife. But it got to the point where it's just like, I kind of wanted out of this because it started to get real fucking weird. It started to get super, super fucking weird, like laying on like personal detail after personal detail after personal detail about his life and the things that he was going through and why I should feel bad for him. And, you know, I feel like it was all to get me to stop grilling him on Grill Phil, which is crazy because it was the most entertaining thing. And I don't really think it actually hurt him or his business in any real way. I actually think it was helping him and drawing more attention to him and more viewership, and the show was doing good money. So, you know, I was actually trying to kind of be his friend last week and lay out to him some hard truths about his life and about his business and, you know, try and get through to him because privately, by the way, I've had these conversations with him, and privately, like what he'll do is he'll just like clam up and he won't talk. And it feels like I'm talking to a brick fucking wall. And so I thought maybe if I tried to have an intervention in public with the guy, and he could see how other people were reacting to it, he could see the truth of what I was saying, and he might like figure it out, but he wouldn't figure it out. And so it's it's like
Well,
I
but Ash, you have the patience of a saint. Here's why I caught out like a few months ago, and I'm like, okay, I hope you could figure something out with him. But he was like DMing me, and I just started just ignoring because every time I brought up anything, it was like, I'll think about it. It's like, you'll think about it. How many favors do we have to do before you say yes? Listen, if fucking PewDiePie offered us a platform, sir, how may we help
I
you?
mean, I'm
Like,
not saying I wouldn't say that we're on that same level as PewDiePie,
but
but
I'm just
we
saying,
we
example, an
really
example,
did
an
help
example, an
Phil to the
example.
point where there was $40,000-$50,000 that Phil made basically directly from our support and our fans' support, and he pissed it all away. We sent thousands of people over to Phil, and he managed to retain none of
Well, he
them
banned all of
because
them.
well, he banned a lot of them too because he couldn't roll with the banter and have fun. And the thing is, if he just embraced the detractor memes and rolled with the punches and had fun, yes, there still would be a lot of hardcore people that fucking still hated him. But the majority of people would probably be like, have a new respect for him, treat him better. They might still make fun of him, but if Phil was less seething and bitter about it, it would go better for him. And maybe some of them would become supporters
Wait,
again or fans, but
pause,
he just
pause.
doesn't get it.
Anyone who's saying, "Oh, they're like, oh, you're snaking him," and he snakes CPPP snakes, he snaked us. We tried.
Constantly.
He snaked us a million times. And then, by the way, we'd have him on. Oh, those guys are drama mongers. I don't do what they do. Trying to act better than us after we helped him.
You know,
You spit on
Ghost
our faces constantly.
Ghost Balls nails it here. He says, that's why I never got into Phil or hating him because he's too boring to A-log. Phil is just a bland, beige, buck-broken, felted mannequin husk of a human being. And that's the thing is like, Phil really is just any sort of outside observer anyway, just so fucking boring, just a black hole of content, total non-tent, total charisma vacuum. But if you are in his orbit, if you're watching his streams for long enough, you will discover why people hate him. You will discover why he really is a total fucking piece of shit.
I had no idea.
Like,
I had no idea. Oh,
once
wait,
I
Ash,
started actually paying attention to him, it was just like,
here's the best
whoa,
example. Here's
buddy.
the best example. So I had barely heard from about him before we started talking to him. I feel like we were personality catfished because every clip I saw was funny, making fun of people. Hello, Jew. Funny racial jokes, like really funny stuff. I feel like we were personality catfished because he came in and it was like, this isn't the guy that we. What? This is fucking
No.
shit.
And it's like, listen, you have an opportunity here to really go off and be free with what you say what you want, be entertaining. There's a whole new audience here for you to gain. And he just had zero appreciation for it whatsoever. Because the thing is, he believes he's entitled to it. And he believes he's entitled to other people doing things for him, and he has to do nothing in return. And that's just not the way the world works, Phil. You are not the center of the world. But he does have narcissism. It's a deadly cocktail with dark side Phil. We all know this. It's autism, it's narcissism, and it's alcoholism, an addictive personality disorder combined to create this fucking guy who in his entire life he's never had to live in the real world. He's been coddled by his parents, he's been coddled by his audience. He doesn't understand consequences, and he believes that he's the center of the world. Everything revolves around him. He's the star. Everybody must cater to him and bow to his whims. But it's just not so. He's actually a total fucking nobody. Well, that's the crazy thing.
Well, Ash,
he can't.
isn't
He
it
acts
weird?
like he's
He
the big
never
dog of
followed
the
us
world.
back on Twitter. He never followed me
Oh,
on Twitter.
fuck. Well, why would he?
But
He's the king.
He
I don't.
DM'd me every fucking night about, or like every other night about whatever. And then I'm like, one day I'm like, is he not following me? Okay, like that's kind of fucking weird. Like, And then I mentioned it to him, and then he still never followed me. And I'm like, I'm done with this fucking guy. I thought he'd be our Bobo, Opie and Anthony. He'd be our fucking Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. I thought he'd be someone funny. Look, bros, imagine this. 4-camera shoot, DSLR, amazing lighting, fucking cool background, fucking lie detector test. With Ashton grilling him, me behind the machine doing the thing. How funny would that be? No, because that's kind of. What do you mean? No, that would be viral. That would be every fucking big show, every fucking documentary. We put that in. Like, I don't understand how he doesn't fucking like see what you know what you are online. Okay, like no, like Ralph
Yeah.
knows alcoholic, fucking yelling, hollering hog, and he leans
Yeah.
into it, and that's
Well,
why.
no, he doesn't. I mean, that's actually part of the problem with Ralph.
Well, he
Is
changed
that
it. He changed it. That's
yeah,
why he
he
changed it.
tries to avoid what he actually is instead of actually just embracing
If
it.
he
Now
embraced it, he'd be way
nobody
better, though.
gives a fuck. Yeah, he'd be way better off. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to embrace what you are. You know, you have to accept it. Phil is a lol cow. Like he definitely is one, but he doesn't want to accept it. He believes, and this is what he said to me a few weeks ago, is he says, I want to have respect. He says to me, he goes, listen, I used to have clout back in the day. I used to make videos about the Stop Online Piracy Act, and SOPA and PIPA that got hundreds of thousands of views, and people used to listen to my opinions. And he said, I'm actually a smart guy. I actually do have opinions on things, but nobody will take me seriously anymore. And I really wish I could regain that respect and have clout again. And it's just delusional. Like, nobody is going to respect his opinions
Even as a
whatsoever.
lolcow,
Like,
even as a lolcow, our editor was just like, every time you guys do DSP and I post it, it's the lowest rated
the thing is,
video.
his takes were dog shit. Like, his political takes, he honestly had no idea what he was talking about. And not even in the sense of a lot of political commentators who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, but at least they know enough to get by. They know the basics of, you know, which political party has what positions and what platform. And, you know, they have some comprehension of ideology and stuff like that. He had no clue what he was talking about, didn't care to research to know what he was talking about. He just expects that if he shows up, he's going to get paid and everybody's going to support it and it'll be an instant success. But that's not how things work, Phil.
You want to know
It's
why
just
he
not.
started that? It was after we had a 7,000 viewer political stream with Josh Moon, Alex
Yes.
Stein, all these Gabe Hoffman, all these people. Remember, he comes in after everything, and
After Trump
has
won, and he has
nothing to
no
say.
idea what's he had nothing to say. And it's like, you're such a intelligent, person with so much to say, but here's your opportunity to talk about Trump and talk about politics, and he had no idea. And he
But
tried to the thing is, he also started his politics show after the election.
that's why I was saying, no, he
Like,
wanted.
what
And
sense
then,
does
no,
it
no,
make?
no, Ash, it's even worse. We did the politics show. You saw how successful it was. Next week, I'm doing a politics show on Thursday. DMs us in a fucking group chat saying, can you not stream Thursday? Get the fuck out of here. You don't think
It
I
was
have a fucking
crazy.
family? You don't think Ashton has things to do? We have bills. And by the way, we split our money in half. You fucking idiot. No, and you have no viewers.
This was the crazy thing. Like, he believes that we had to cater to him, bend to his whims, do whatever he wanted.
Can you not
And it's
stream?
like, can you not stream for? No, Phil.
Fuck
No,
you.
Phil. Shut the fuck
Meanwhile,
up.
he
No, it
streams
is
over
it
our
is the
show.
fucking retard alert. That's the thing. He would stream over our show. He was always in our time slot, right?
Not that it mattered.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like, this
Listen,
is the weird shit that
fucking
guys do.
loser.
Like, let's establish a schedule and da 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 da. No, like, we don't work on your time
Did
or
he
on your
not-
dime, Phil.
Ash, did he not realize the King thing was a fucking joke?
Well, this is the thing. I actually don't know to what extent. I really think
40
that we
subs. I
actually
delete all the
full on.
stickers of fucking.
Let's get 40 subs right now
Every
to
sticker of him will
purge the
be gone.
casino of
Purge.
all Phil stickers.
Purge this shit.
Let's hit it, bish.
Bro.
Holy.
Oh my god! And then like the whole review.
And he would piss and moan on his stream about us streaming at that time.
Yeah.
Like he would be upset about it.
You're streaming? Listen.
Oh man.
You cannot fucking look. If we went on someone else's show and they had a big audience, I wouldn't be like, "Can you not?" Look, I swear to God, it felt like we adopted Phil. We had a guest on, and now we have like a new son, an autistic child. We are now responsible for.
Yes.
I'm like, we've had plenty like people on before. I've never gotten 500 texts in the middle of the night. Hey. It's like, you're not our like third
priority,
chair.
Like
You're the low end of our like.
Maybe if he came on and he was high energy and he had interesting things to say and our audience loved it, then maybe he could have been third chair. Maybe it could have been that he was a regular guest here at least once a week or something like that. But he never, ever put the effort in. As he said to me a lot of the time, he's admitted this to me. And I'll just tell people this. Darkside Phil doesn't want to play video games anymore. And I think that's readily apparent to anybody who watches his streams.
Oh, his thumbs are old. They're arthritis.
He told me he wants to phase out gameplay completely. And that is the future of Darkside Phil, is to completely eliminate gameplay. He tells me he doesn't enjoy playing games anymore. All of the games that come out today suck and they're shitty and he finds it boring. But he's like, the only people that give me money, they want me to keep playing these games and I'm trapped doing it. And he's like, well, I have to find a way to transition to something else.
Help me, Ashton. Help me.
Help me.
Andy, help me. Bro, I've transitioned on my fucking show like types many times and I have to figure it out. Like,
I said to him, you have to take a leap of faith. Like, you have to commit to doing something new and you have to work at it, Phil. And you can't just give up on it. He gave up on his political show in like 2 months. He was just done with it. Instead of just sticking with it, plugging away, getting better and better and better at it, he expects to be an instant success. And if he doesn't have instant success with it, he retreats right back to the safety of the same old boring fucking dog shit content that he's done for years and years and years and years. And ultimately what ended up happening was he changed just enough to alienate a lot of the supporters and fans that he had before, but he didn't change enough to win any supporters from us. So he was lukewarm. He was neither hot nor cold. And so he was spat out of everyone's mouth and nobody liked him. And I think he's genuinely set up in a worse position than he was before when he had such an incredible opportunity before him. And it's just absolutely crazy that he squandered it this badly. But honestly, we should have expected it.
You know, by the way, we got Void for 20 subs. And Clay
Pigeon for 10 subs, putting us only 10 subs away from deleting every 9.
A Dickers felt the paddle for a sub as well. Thank you guys for the big support there. 9 away, and we will be purged. By the way, you remember on those, like, we would watch like those stupid flop at the end of the what's called Nerds,
Destination Stone, Nerds on the Go, and you know,
like, zing every minute.
Phil was chiming in with the stupidest shit,
like one-liners, like worse than dad jokes,
and it was like obviously making fun of him, but he couldn't understand that, and he really thought he was the Zing King in the chat.
Fuck,
bro. And he's like, the thing is, he would come into our stream and advertise his shows and all this stuff, But then if somebody comes into his stream, like Iron Chef Sakai, who's his biggest donor, biggest whale, is advertising Lex's stream, Lesbo Lex's stream in his chat, he freaked the fuck out about that. But
Really?
apparently he had just free reign to advertise here, but he wouldn't appreciate it if it happened to him.
Yeah.
I just found that crazy to me, to be honest with you. It's like, really, Phil? Really?
Buddy. Now, can we play this quick? It's a really quick video.
All right.
This thing, like, guys, okay, and then we're gonna watch
and Clay Pigeon 162 for 9 subs.
All right.
It's time for the end.
We're gonna put
of
some
all
music here.
of the Phil stickers.
What's
That's
a good
the
song?
way it is.
Okay.
That's the way it is. We're putting Phil out to pasture tonight. It's game over, Phil.
The king has fallen, folks. Never was
the king has fallen.
Never was.
He'll never get up.
Here we go, folks. Put your I don't have a lighter. Everyone, put your lighters up to say goodbye. The Kino Casino attempt for any content regarding
from Phil, and we couldn't get anything.
The many miles we walk,
all of them here.
the many things we learn.
Phil, smiling Phil, smug Phil, happy RTU.
Phil has been deleted.
Smug Phil's got so many stickers.
This is so petty. He was so petty, though.
He was pettier.
He scratched out my face with the ash on the belt.
That's what I was gonna say.
I love that shit.
May the cards lay out astray.
You took the ass out of your title.
Yeah.
That was crazy levels of petty.
That's the
way it is.
Just double checking.
That's
the way it is.
I think we're good.
That's the way.
Yeah, and I think we're good. Let me know if I missed one, guys.
And Lipstick Larry, the legend, for 5 subs.
The northern sky.
Bro, it's a big reason. By the way, I'll say this. If it wasn't for Lipstick Larry and a lot of the work he did during the RTU saga, the Phil saga would have never happened. So big ups to Lipstick Larry, the legend.
Bro, do you know, like, how many people DM me? Probably like at least 50.
Oh, man.
Going, guys, is this real? And I would be like, I was like, I just didn't respond.
Yeah.
I just didn't respond. 'Cause I'm like, I can't lie to these guys. No, and then like on the show, yeah. And then this is how our acting sucked. They're like, is this real? We're like, totally.
The thing is, there was no acting. We just outright said we were using and abusing this guy and we didn't like him. I called him a charlatan, a con artist, a liar, a scammer, a beggar, a prostitute.
Okay, so levels of petty. He scratches Ashton's after Ashton offered him $5,000 to head of the Super Bowl party at Hulk Hogan's place with his wife. He scratches Ashton's name out or face out for a joke. What a rude He's the worst.
And then, you know, like, just like trying his best to pretend he's like so above us and all this shit. It's like, no, Phil, get a fucking grip. Did you see what he said today? Where, you know, Gabe Hoffman compared what happened to Phil to Carrie, the scene with the blood, which, by the way, at the beginning of this arc, like I tweeted that out. Yeah, like the images of Carrie with the blood on her, and all this stuff. It's like poetry, Ryan. In the end, that's exactly what happened, right? And
but then he's
Phil
like, "Oh, remember how that movie ends?"
Like implying that he's gonna get his revenge, but that he's gonna get
what
happens in that movie is that Carrie dies. Phil.
So it's gonna be a murder
So, like,
suicide?
yeah,
Like
so it's gonna end in a murder suicide, Phil. So Phil's threatening to kill others and himself.
she killed her mom, by the way. I'm pretty sure. In the OG, like I'm pretty sure this is not a good.
You know, I don't know what to say, Phil. Like, it's not. This is not the path or the ending that you want, bro. And then everybody dunked on him for that, but it's like he's threatening. It's like you have no power. Like, your threats are meaningless. They're worthless, Phil. Like, what are you talking about? They're not worth toilet paper. But
Now there is a meme that DSP outlives all, but here's why it's a meme. Is it really living when you have 150 viewers?
well,
Barely
it's
can break the fucking goal.
it's no life at all.
No.
That's the thing is, like, a lot of people, like, streaming gives them freedom. The freedom to do what they want, to live the life that they always wanted to live, and be creative and express themselves how they want to express themselves, right? But with Phil, it's not freedom, it's prison. He's created a prison for himself of his own making, for which there is no escape
Mhm.
because of the way that he's designed it for himself. And so he's forced every day to do something that he doesn't want to do for all eternity,
Yeah.
where he's just negative. He's just a husk of a person. He just hates his life. The only thing this guy does is live stream for people who hate him, like an animal in a zoo, to be pelted with fucking peanuts and shit like this. And then he gets off stream and he starts drinking. He plays a WWE mobile game that he spends his entire paycheck on.
Remember something.
And then
I remember
Ford
something.
ashes a meal and then goes to bed, wakes up, does it again and again and
Ash,
again
I just
and
remembered
again
the story.
and again.
You're gonna laugh. You remember this too. It was after watching Nerds on the Go, the like pool. Remember he was walking on the pool? We spoke to Phil right after. Remember he was yelling at you and me because Kick wouldn't verify him?
Okay. This is actually one of the most narcissistic and insane things that Phil came to
He
me
yelled
about.
at us.
He yelled at me about why
And me,
Kick
and me.
did. Yeah, and you as well. He yelled at us about why Kick didn't verify him right away. And he said that it was an insult to him that they didn't immediately verify him and give him like a deal and all of this stuff. It's like, first of all, man, I don't run Kick. Like, I don't have
know
like a
Eddie.
moderator. I don't know Eddie. I'm not able to pull these strings for you, man. Second of all, like, you have to actually meet the metrics, man, and you actually have to like be legit. And what this guy was doing, by the way, now listen, I guarantee you that Kick would have verified him and probably done something for him had he moved all of his stuff to Kick.
Yeah.
But what he decided to do is just do a mirror. So they're not getting the exclusivity of Phil. And so why? But even despite all of this, Kick has put Phil on the front page numerous times. They've tried to promote him. They've given him opportunities. But Phil is just like a complete narcissistic, delusional piece of shit that believes that because he sent a mirror, which, by the way, for Phil to learn how to use what's it called, where you send out Restream. Restream. For Phil to figure out how to use Restream, it was like the biggest ordeal in the
Here,
history
I'll
of
write
the
the
fucking
tutorial.
world. I think, Andy, you had to teach him how to fucking use Restream, no? Like, you had to explain to him that it was even possible to stream to two sites at once.
I got so mad, I just sent him a YouTube video.
About like how hard he worked in order to do this. It's like, after all that I've done, how hard I worked for Kick to not approve me instantly is an insult.
I can
to
find
me
that
and my
fucking
audience.
message. I have to scroll up
It's
for a minute.
It's like fucking crazy. Well, you're gonna be scrolling for a while because the guy sends 10,000 fucking DMs. Oh man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy the stuff that this guy fucking says. As I say, it's exhausting. It's this exhausting, draining process. You know, somebody said, I read this somewhere, probably on Kiwi Farms, might have been on Twitter. But Darkside Phil is Sisyphus, but he's the boulder. He's the boulder in the story of Sisyphus.
Me and you are like.
And we're the ones that have to keep pushing it up, and his audience has to keep pushing this boulder day after day up the hill. And then it falls down the other side, and we're right back to where we all fucking started. And we have to push it back. But then it's beyond that, because the boulder in Sisyphus's story was silent because it was a boulder. Phil complains the entire fucking time as you're trying to help him that you're not pushing hard enough or quick enough or giving him enough money while he sits on the fucking boulder that you're pushing to the top of the goddamn hill. It's
Bro,
brutal.
Bro, Ashton, that was one of the nights. So it was like I was already sort of pissed off and done with him. And when he said like how dare you guys tell me I worked on this whole thing getting Restream ready to get kick and now they won't verify me. He's like, you have to message them. I'm like, bro, you have to just keep working at it. It took us like what 3 times? Like
yes, man. I don't think we got approved our first time.
no,
for
and
verification.
we passed the metrics, but
By
it
a
takes
lot.
time.
But
It takes
we
time
had,
for
we
them.
had over 1,000 live viewers at that time, but it takes time for them to get to know your content and make sure that they're comfortable putting the verification. He just believes he's entitled to that because he's Phil. It's like, but Phil, you only have a couple hundred viewers and you're not even bringing them all to kick. You haven't even fully committed to this platform.
It was on it for 4 weeks. No, 3 weeks.
Yes.
It's like, bro, we were on kick, I think, for maybe 6 months, grinding it out. On shows, we didn't do shows. We had gaming streams to raise the hours, right, that we were doing to show them, look, we're serious about this platform. He does fucking 10 streams, and then instead of emailing Kick, Eddie, whoever, he emails me and Ashton a copy-paste attack. I'm like, wait, does yours say the exact same as mine?
It was so embarrassing. I was cringing really bad when I read it.
Yeah, there's receipts.
You know,
I got all the DMs. I'm like, of course we have the receipts. It's like, yes, there's so many DMs that I could like relax. Well, I'll leak them, but we're not lying. Like, I swear to God. Like, in fact, we're under explaining.
We're not leakers like that. But when it comes to Phil, I feel
Fuck
like
him.
everybody is willing to make an exception.
I
To see
hate
Phil
leakers.
stuff. Now, the thing is,
but
I'm willing to give Phil one last chance to apologize to us for wasting our fucking time, wasting our fans' money, wasting this entire opportunity. If Phil will humble himself, apologize to us, and
why
kiss
even
the
ask
ring
that?
over the weekend, because I want him to apologize. Because Phil has an apology fetish.
I don't want to hear his fucking. I don't want
I
to talk to him. I don't want
him.
I don't want him contacting me.
Apologize.
If he apologizes to me, I'm gonna go like
Never will.
this.
He has
I
to
don't
do
care.
a dance. He has to dance. He's got to do the truffle shuffle and apologize.
Okay, let's watch this real quick. We have a lot to go through. We have this Phil video, very short. Here. Just play it real quick. We have a lot to do, so here we go.
Should I talk about his parents?
No, that's kind of sad.
Should we leak it?
That's dark.
It is dark.
I think that's. I feel bad for him. That's fucked up, in my opinion.
It's tough. If it's true. All right, let's.
Sad. It's just
what
sad.
What do we got here? We
It's
got
just
this
sad.
August the Duck video of him battling. All right, this video. We never even got to this one yet.
Yes.
Then we'll do some super chats.
Listen, we're gonna like unfold this as an arc, guys. But there's so much to do that we're like already like fucking behind. So here we go. This is the video he posts after snaking Ashton. Ashton offers him basically $5,000 to hang out with him. Maybe this will happen. Maybe we can get a funny video or something. Here's what he posts.
Here's the truth about all of this. We had good plans.
There was no plans.
No, but I did come up with plan after plan after plan after plan for Phil. I would propose so many different concepts to him. And he would always have a reason why it wouldn't work or an excuse for why he couldn't do it. And it's just like, man, like beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, like you don't have a direction for your content. I'm coming up with a million different directions that I think are entertaining and could be successful. And it would just always be negative and it would always be no. And it's just like, why, man?
So why is he saying
Why?
it here? Hey, we have a lot of plans that you said no to.
Yeah.
But there weren't okay. Having a plan and executing a plan are two different things, Phil.
Had plans, I'm not even kidding you, for at least 2 other projects.
Okay, what are the 2 other projects, Ash?
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, to be honest. Are these his own projects or something? Like, I don't know.
You're like, was there a plan?
Like, well, there's
That I-
nothing that he agreed to do. That's the thing.
Feel at least one of them would have actually worked. Not full drama, maybe some drama, but
Oh, but
What do you mean you can't? But you can't be a halfway crook, Phil. Like full drama, half drama,
Yeah.
no drama. Like either you're doing drama or you're not. And the idea that Phil was above drama while he was collaborating with a show that's just constantly drama,
That's
100%
only
all the time.
drama.
And the only reason we were working with him in the first place was because he reached out to us about drama with Review Tech USA and then did a whole like 4-hour just dunking on Rich, like as drama gets. By the way, the guy tried to do drama with Ethan Ralph. He tried to do drama with Cog. He tried to do drama with Review Tech during that time. He tried to start feuds and beefs with every single person we were beefing with. And the only reason that he had the balls to do it, it's not that, this thing that he had no actual moral or ethical qualm with drama. He just thought he could get away with it because we had his back. So it's like, oh, see, look, now I can talk shit because I have friends on the schoolyard that'll come protect me. And that's the thing. He wanted that safety net of where we're going to protect him and allow him to talk shit and we'll save him because he's incapable of talking shit or roasting anybody because he fucking sucks.
By the way, someone
Nose
saying
Goblin for 10
10
subs.
Wow.
And Play Pigeon for 2 subs as well.
Thank you so much. By the way, the pinned comment here is saying Dickers vindicated. I will say one thing about Review Tech. He was the only one.
No, he wasn't. Everybody saw what we were doing and everybody predicted it. It didn't take a genius to see what was going on.
He was a stoned bum and even he knew.
Oh, buddy. Well, this is like the God's honest truth about all of this is like when there's like a fucking retarded, like nerdy kid that you let hang out with you, but you just humiliate him constantly. Like that was the actual energy of our relationship with Phil. It was some fucking guy who was so desperate for friendship that he allowed himself to be humiliated and debased again and again and again and again.
Yeah. All right, let's keep smashing this. Long show today, Ash?
Projects where I could be
we're not
involved.
going to get through anything now. Everybody really wanted to hear about the Phil stuff.
You know, we have a great show besides the Phil stuff too.
Well, Duty says Phil knew, but he just turned a blind eye for the money. And that's true as well. There were parts where I think he was genuinely believing and was gaslit, but that I think he also did know at a certain point, but he just didn't care because the only thing he cared about was money, which is pretty sad.
No, we have to do the IDub stuff way later for sure. And we have King Sly T verse Review Tech USA. It's so funny.
And we've got a lot of Woe buddies. We have the Styx Hexenhammer stuff to get into as
8
well.
8-hour show. Let's go.
Time to time where things would go well and it would be cool because you get to see a different side of me, right? As opposed to just me.
Okay, can I just talk about this whole thing? Oh, people always ask about the drama or my like King of Hate stuff. I want people to see the real Phil. That's the gayest, most boring.
No, it really is.
Want to watch me on my couch, folks? Want to watch me playing video games or at the gym? No, you don't fucking care about what I do at home. You want to? Hey, Ashton, let's watch Ashton eat a McDonald's meal.
Why not?
Ashton, I can't wait to watch the Ashton. Watch me fucking doing coke. Well, that would be interesting, actually. But you know what I mean? We don't want to see the real Phil. We want to have an
But the
entertaining.
thing is, it doesn't really matter what Phil does. The thing is, like, we could do a mukbang and somehow still make it entertaining or interact with
Exactly.
chat
Yeah, even
in a
then,
way
even
that's
then,
funny
even
or
then.
do a fun Q&A. The bottom line problem with Phil is just that he's boring. That he has no personality, he has no talent, he has no entertainment value, he has no redeeming qualities because he's a neutered, castrated, cuckold bitch.
So
And
Ashton,
so,
actually,
therefore, no matter what he does, it doesn't matter what he's doing. It's always the same. The end result is boredom,
wait,
unless
Ashton, you're
he's
right.
embarrassing himself in some way, and then you can get enjoyment from the embarrassment.
I used to watch your mukbang. Remember your sushi video? Remember
Yeah.
the fucking video you did with eating the fucking
Yeah,
chicken
the,
nuggets?
the 100 chicken nuggets, and I think I puked on chicken nugget
Best
92.
video.
And I'm like angling the camera to get the perfect shot
Your
as I'm
stomach.
puking into the fucking toilet.
I remember like turning it on and you see Ashton's stomach just like as the whole screen. I'm like,
The
laughing.
whole thumbnail was just like a view underneath my gut.
You're right. You're right. And I was joking about the drugs things. I'm not on coke, but
Sitting here playing games, right? You want to see that. That's different. It's fun.
wait.
Games.
You want to see you be normal instead of playing games? You're a
Duty
video
Cat-
game channel, aren't you?
Duty is
Isn't it?
asking me if Cat converted to Islam. No, Cat did not convert to Islam, Duty. What a strange thing.
What?
Okay.
Right? You want to see that.
Someone said play the fucking video. New here, bud?
First time with pause key?
Different. It's fun. But now those projects are dead simply because this guy wants to just push the envelope.
Oh no,
Whoa!
Ashton!
What
Pushing
a
the
horrible
envelope?
thing! Don't push the envelope. Don't try and do different things, exciting things. Don't leave people guessing what's happening. Like, oh, is he really with Phil? Is he a detractor? Is this kayfabe? Don't do anything interesting. Don't push the envelope.
What do you
Heavens
mean?
for fucking bid. Let's do the business meeting again. So, hey, now, guys, we hit the goal here at the Kino Casino 2 days this week. But, guys, the support was a little slow in the second hour of last show. So I don't know why that happened, guys. Now, let's try and hit the support goal a little bit quicker in the second hour, guys, because that's what's really important. And then if we can hit that, then we're going to be one goal closer towards me eating a Tim Hortons sandwich. And you guys know you want to see me eat the Tim Hortons sandwich. Now, Tim Hortons has been around since 1967. When Tim Horton, he was a hockey player for the Toronto Maple Leafs, if you can believe it. And he started a coffee shop back in the day. And so I'm really excited to try the new menu item from Tim Horton. Like, this is actually what his stream is. And he talks like that. But the problem is that was too interesting. That was delivered in a kind of a somewhat amusing way.
I lasted longer than his stream.
It goes for like 20, 30, 40 minutes, an hour. Okay, so guys, we're going to go over the schedules. I tuned in today just to see what he would say. And he starts off, guys, we're going to go over the schedule. But we go over the schedule every day. But we go over it every day. And the schedule is on your Twitter, sir. The schedule's on your Twitter. If we need to know, we can check your Twitter.
May I ask you?
But
How long
there's
does it
also a
take?
fucking, oh my God, dude. It's just because it's like, okay. And then on Wednesday in the morning, we're going to be playing Ninja Turtles, guys. And I really hope that it's better supported than last time because, as you know, last time we only got $132 of support for Ninja Turtles.
You don't say.
And so if we don't hit the goal this time, guys, I'm afraid I might have to wage quit that playthrough, guys. So it's just like every day we must go over the sacred autistic schedule. Every day we must talk about the goal. Every day we must talk about not just the goal for this stream, but our broader goals and our rewards, which the rewards are just rewards for Phil.
Let me ask you,
It's
what
not
are the goals?
okay. So the
I don't watch Phil. I swear to God, guys.
here,
I've
here,
never-
here, here, you know what? I don't need 40 minutes to explain. Okay. Here's the idea. I need $150 to hit a goal. My goal is $150 for one stream. If I get 10 of those goals,
Yeah.
then I'll eat food.
No, it's not.
That's it.
Wait, 10 goal? What? Wait, what do you mean?
So he needs $1,500
By
to eat
by what?
pizza.
Pizza.
This is the thing. It's his decision. It's not your decision. It's his decision what pizza he's gonna eat. You know, like.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up this video
But
so that
I'm
people
in
can kind
shock.
of understand.
What kind of pizza? Is it good?
No, it was Domino's, man.
What though? That's like $20.
So if he gets $1,500, he'll order a Domino's pizza or a Big Mac or a quarter pounder or a KFC chicken.
Okay, what is it? Okay, I've seen one of his. He forced us to watch one of his food reviews, and he sends it to me, right? Or us. It was either post show or while you were here. He sends me. He goes, "Oh, you have to watch." It was me and you. Remember? He goes, "You guys have to watch my A&W's review, 46-minute video."
Well, the thing is, the only thing that actually interests Phil, because when I said that Phil has no interest, he has no passions, he's a soulless husk, that is true, other than one thing. There's one thing that interests Phil and he's passionate about: himself. And that's what he wants, is like everything we do with him has to revolve around him. And like the things that he's done or the content that he's done.
It's no, hey, what are you guys talking about?
I'm looking for this video, guys, where it's DSP as a retail manager. I think it was just made this last week after Phil's pizza party. Do any of the detractors have it? Can you DM me on Twitter this video of DSP? It's like an animated video where it's DSP as a retail manager, like talking about a pizza party. Because it really is like that. It really, really is. It's by Lecturo.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Duty, DM me.
Let me get it. This video, I was dying laughing. I'll find it here in a second now. Let me have a look here.
Buddy, he's like, yeah, you could watch some of it. So I switch over and he goes, this is him. He eats the fry and he goes, it's pretty good fries. Wow, what a review.
And the food is always tangy. I got him with that sneak diss one time. I fucking died laughing. When he ate the candy, and I said to him, "Is it tangy?" Okay, I found the video. Let me send this to you. Because this is genuinely what it's like with Phil every single time.
Okay,
every single time.
Okay. All right, let me pop it up. 1 second, folks. That one. Okay. By the way, guys, it's so good to get this off my chest. Yeah. Ask Ashton. Tell him about my text messages to you about Phil.
You were so happy, man.
No, before that, while that was happening, all caps lock. Fucking shit, I hate him. Please.
Well, we would be DMing while he was on the show saying, this guy sucks. We were on the air. I'm like typing you. This guy's really boring, huh? Like, what are we going to do? He's not really saying anything or doing anything. Oh, man.
You're like, is he going to respond about the Ralph stuff? Man, that's crazy.
All right, have a look. This is middle manager Philip Burnell. In another life, this is actually what Phil would be doing. Phil would be like a manager at a call center or a manager at Best Buy, and he'd be trying to motivate the employees to hit their goals by saying there's going to be a pizza party. Those of you who've worked a job like this know exactly what this meeting is. Like where the manager tries to get you excited about your shitty dead-end job
Yeah.
by telling you if you guys just work hard enough, you might get 2 slices of pizza on Friday. No, it's this is seriously what Phil's show is. Hit play, hit play.
This is basically the Fuck Phil Festival, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
For the week. Let's talk about the schedule, the goals, and all of that, shall we? We are at 36 out of 40 goals attained.
No, isn't
we
this
attain 40
seriously
goals-
like you're at the call center? You know, guys, we're at 36 out of 40 for the quarter. So we're going to need to sell 4 more units to hit the goal. We got to push. We got to push, guys.
This is so Kino, bro. What the fuck?
We got to push.
Goals. It is time for a radical pizza party, dudes.
It's that same cringe that like a middle-aged office manager has to do. Guys, it's going to be a radical pizza party. It's going to be sweet.
Oh, man. The goal.
The energy is so on point for it, though.
We're going to have a pizza party. Are we going to do Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's? All right?
You know, and you're supposed to get excited. Whoa, wow.
Actually,
what wonders options.
I have an objection to this video. At least in this scenario, you get to eat the pizza.
That's the thing. You might actually get to eat the pizza. This would be like if you go to the pizza party and you have to watch the manager eat the pizza. And then also you don't get a paycheck on Friday. You have to pay your boss
You gotta pay.
to watch him eat the pizza.
Yeah, Michael Scott energy.
I'm going to eliminate another pizza right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am eliminating Pizza Hut.
I love how it's apparently your reward, but you don't even get to choose the type of pizza.
Yeah.
And Phil is eliminating one of the pizza choices.
What?
And it's like
Does he do
ultimately
that?
it's like, yeah, that's what he just did. He goes, we have these 3 options, and I'm gonna eliminate
Pause.
one right now.
Is this not AI and actual audio from his video?
No, this is actual audio from his video. That's what makes it so great. Andy had to.
I thought it was AI.
take a lead
I
for
thought it
that.
was AI. Ring the bell.
No, it really is. No, it really is all real. No, it's all real. No,
I thought it was AI.
I'm glad you thought, because apparently some people in chat also thought that.
Oh
No,
my God.
this is real shit for Phil's stream.
Holy shit. Oh my God. No way, that's real.
Oh, man.
He eliminated. What's the
Like
criteria?
The illusion of choice.
Can't
It's
even
much
talk.
like when he goes like, you guys can choose the next game. Here is a list. And then when they choose a game, he goes, no, actually, it'll be this game. So you never actually get to choose. It's never actually your reward.
Is there a poll?
It's just, yeah, but the poll results don't matter unless they agree with what Phil already wanted to do. You see? So it's not really your reward.
Holy shit, dude. This is like.
BF234 has gifted 5 subs.
Bro, I got tears. Oh my God, that actually fucking got me, dude. Oh my God. When you said, no, this is okay.
I've eliminated Pizza Hut. That's right.
Oh, by the way, R.I.P. King Cobra's channel was fucking deleted. Did you see that?
That's tough, eh?
We got-
Hopefully he gets it back.
We got Time Skip Ghost of Jared Fogle for 5 subs.
Let's go!
Let's get some subs for the Fuck DSP
Let's
festival.
go. Fuck. I mean, we've already had a massive amount of support.
I know. I'm just.
Thus proving it's more profitable to be against Phil than with Phil. I'll say this. You know, I did all these episodes of Smart Guys. In just one night of detracting against Phil with
It was
Steve,
yeah.
I made more money than my entire run on Smart Guys.
After the YouTube cut.
After YouTube's cut, after the taxes,
After
I
the
made
split
more
with-
on that one show. Yeah, after splitting it 50-50 with Steve. So, you know, it just doesn't even make any business sense, Phil. It doesn't. This is a full-on charity, and it's beyond charity. It's crazy.
Digital 717 for 5 subs. Thank you guys for the support. We're glad you're enjoying it. By the way, Steve's face. Do you know how hard? Remember when Steve he started doing his show on Phil, and we're like, "Oh, Steve," it was so sarcastic. I don't know how he didn't pick it up. We're like, "Yeah, Steve's a terrible person," but we're like saying it in like not even acting. We're like
Oh, and then
trying
I
to like make
invited
him.
Steve back on the show. See you next Tuesday.
Yes. Those
He was-
Goblin. 1, 2, 3 for 3 subs.
Woo,
Let's get
go.
it. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Right, you can't even look at me right now because I'm such an evil villain. Exactly. I'm such a heinous individual. Everything I do just exudes toxicity and negativity, and you can't stand to look at me for a second. I
Why
know.
was he saying this?
So it's
I
going to be a
don't know. It's
choice
kind of bizarre to make such a statement, but okay.
between
He
Domino's
was trying to be
and
funny, but he was terrible.
Papa John's. All right, 2 unique places. All right, one of them probably the longest running one in America, Domino's. I remember that ever since I was a kid. They were the big fast food delivery pizza place. They do various.
Like, this is
Who-
what I'm saying. He starts doing like background on the place that he's ordering from. Listen, man, if I wanted to hear that shit, I would just type in history of Domino's, or I'd watch like a company man video about the company. No one wants to hear about this, man. And like, we're gonna decide the pizza place based on its history or what? Like, I don't know. This is crazy.
Different kinds of pizza, like the hand toss style, the New York style, the thin crust style, and they have various appetizers. So if we get Domino's, I'll probably get a regular pizza, a
Why
special.
don't I use the money I would donate to you to hit the goal and order myself a pizza?
You can't. I just eat the pizza. By the way, Danny Vegas for 10 subs.
Let's go. Thank you. And send 4,200 for 5 subs. Thank you so
Huge
much.
support.
Big support tonight.
We'll do another video that I've wanted to show for a while.
Let's just go.
That
Like,
we're
we
just
got
gonna
got all
Phil.
night.
I guess this is what the demand is for a Phil Felt thing. We'll get
They've
to
been
everything
waiting,
else
bro.
after we felted Phil. But this will just be the
They've been
first of many feltonings of Phil. Because we really need to extract some sort of return on investment from this entire saga.
Buddy, Psycho has a list of 100 videos he wants me to fucking show. By the way, like Psycho would be like, and he's the post-show guy who helped. He's like, do we have to pretend to like Phil? Like every day.
Like,
he's like,
listen,
"Andy,
fall
please,
in line,
please,
idiot.
Andy."
Fall in line and chill for Phil.
He's like, I hate him. Could we please stop like? He's like DMing me right now, like,
Listen,
thank God.
everybody now officially has permission. Stop glazing Phil. In
Right
fact,
now.
I command that everyone stop glazing and donating to Phil and instead felt this motherfucker to the end of time.
Yeah.
specialty pizza and an appetizer. If I get Papa John's, I'll probably end up getting like a stuffed crust,
Imagine
regular-
willingly tuning into this
But
and
I'm
actually
dying.
being entertained by it. This is crazy.
I'm actually dying here.
crust, and then an appetizer. Okay? And you might say, well, when is this going to be? Because we want to know when to be there. I don't know.
Oh, this
Oh,
animation is
he-
fucking
This
top
he
notch.
does it. He
by the
goes,
way.
I don't know. I don't know when the pizza party will be. It's actually up to you
Wait,
as to when the pizza party's going to happen.
you're
'Cause
telling
you
me
got to hit your goals for the pizza party.
you're telling me he asks for a goal but doesn't have a time frame? It's not even a hard goal where it's like, hey, we're heading to Disney World. We're going to do an IRL stream there. Or, hey, I'm going to build whatever. No, it's fix this. Ordered.
Oh, no. I'm not sure if you're aware. It's not that simple
Oh, what?
in the
what
DSP
now?
household
What
because
now?
Because Kat can't just answer the door because she's scared of the door. You see what I
Whoa,
mean?
whoa, whoa, whoa. What? The
No,
door?
it's not that easy. There's nothing that's easy in Phil's life.
Oh.
Even ordering DoorDash comes with all sorts of complications and confusions and guys, I'm going to have to stop the stream. I don't know when I'll be back. The DoorDash guy delivered it to the house next door and I had to venture over to their porch to get the pizza because of the moron delivery driver.
He stops
And
the
it's just,
stream?
yeah, because Kat can't be trusted to answer the door.
She's gonna eat
Because
it when it's there.
That's part of the problem. She may just inhale the entire snack
It's gonna come
pizza
back an empty
right
box.
on the doorstep. Or I think more likely, if she has contact with another human being other than Phil, the pignosis might break. She might have a normal human interaction and then realize she should abandon the snort fort at all cost and find a new way of living. So Phil can't let her answer the door,
Wait.
or the DoorDash delivery guy might put thoughts in her head. You see?
Whoa. Okay, I saw like this documentary about like people who are like scared to go outside of their house. What's that called? Like a fear, right? There's the fear of like leaving the
agoraphobia or whatever it is.
Is that what it is? Is his house
Yes.
like outside that office a hoarder house? I feel.
I
like
love how everybody in chat like immediately dropped agoraphobia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like everybody was like, "Well, I know, I'm a smarty." Okay.
Yeah. Is it a hoarder house? I imagine his outside that office. Have you seen the outside the office?
Well, the thing is, he doesn't show anybody that anymore
Oh.
because he's afraid to show people the absolute state of disrepair his home is in. Probably because it was going to be condemned. Here's an idea that we had that I pitched to Phil.
Yeah.
And it was kind of as a joke, but I thought it would be really, really funny if we did this. The idea was called Flipping with Phil, where me and Andy would go to Phil's house as contractors and try and fix his fucking shithole of a fucking house. So we would crowdfund for Flipping with Phil. And the idea was we would just take like a sledgehammer to Phil's fucking toilet, destroy all of his walls and all this shit. And then we just wouldn't fix it and we just fucking leave.
Mike Klum said the house was in working order. That's a great idea. I remember that idea. It was so funny. And of course it was no. Probably Kool-Aid merchant of Philtown.
Fuck.
Kool-Aid merchant of Philtown has gifted 10 subs. Let's go. Yeah, Mike Klum said the house was in order. Okay, fair enough. No, we'll be good faith. Good faith.
But Phil tells us it's not in working order. Phil tells us the plumbing's fucked, his toilet doesn't work, his shower's molded, his dishwasher's broken.
Lies.
And like
lies. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Phil about the dishwasher. I'm like, why can't you just buy the dishwasher? I think I said this to him 2 weeks ago. Just buy the fucking dishwasher, Phil. It's like $600 for a dishwasher. And he says, oh, well, we decided instead of doing that, we're going to replace the whole kitchen. So what, you're going to do $15,000 instead of $600? How about we just do one thing at a time?
What?
If we just start doing small improvements, eventually we can have the whole thing fucking fixed.
But isn't he broke? Doesn't he like bitch about money all the time?
No, he's not broke. He's incredibly wealthy. Well, he should be because he gets so much fucking money, but then he spends it all on fucking JPEGs of wrestlers. Booze and DoorDash.
That's actually nuts. All right, let's pound through this.
When it's going to be, but I don't know simply because it depends on when we hit our goals. 2 goals hit today, 2 goals hit tomorrow, and we're doing the pizza party on Wednesday.
Wait, 2 goals? You need 4 goals to eat the pizza?
He needs 10 goals to eat the pizza, Andy. So he's got 6 goals already.
What?
So yes, in order to order a Domino's pizza, he needs $1,500. Why are you surprised? This is Phil.
No, I thought it was 1 goal.
No,
No
man. This
wonder
is
everyone's. I remember thinking.
no.
I was telling
Andy, okay.
I was telling
This
people
is
I
the
was
thing, the
like,
goal system is actually so convoluted that maybe that's why he does have to explain it every fucking day, because his audience are dented as fucking can't comprehend. So, okay. So he has his daily or his stream goal, right? So it's 150, and it was as of a couple weeks ago, but now he's too lazy to even do this. So if he got $150 on a stream, which was the goal, he would eat a piece of candy for the $150.
okay,
But then that would count as one goal towards 10 goals. And every 10 goals, he'll then eat fast food. So every $1,500 gives him fast food. Every $150, you get to see him eat a piece of candy. Now, he actually owes still 4 pieces of candy that he refused to eat. Because
What?
apparently it was too much effort to eat the tiny piece of
okay.
candy.
To anyone who's like, Andy, how aren't you understanding? I understand what Ashton's saying. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
But then every $5,000 of support, he'll do a marathon. The most
How many?
recent
How much?
marathon, every $5,000.
Oh,
He'll do a gaming marathon
okay. In
where
total,
he'll drink alcohol, but it's $100 a shot. And the entire time he'll complain about how he's not drunk or buzzed enough, and he needs you to give him more money to drink.
he's watering it down.
He's a piece of shit.
He's watering
man.
it down.
This
Is
insane.
this true?
It's actually insane, bro.
But I believe it. No, someone was like, Andy's not understanding. No, I get it. I just don't believe it. Like, this is actually unbelievable. I was wondering.
Patel goes, is this some advanced grifting, learned helplessness inducing behavior to condition the audience to not even expect the 4 pieces of candy? It's like, when you can't even expect this piece of shit to eat candy, what can you expect from him? It's crazy.
Whoa. Is this true? Duty says in chat, Andy, he wanted $15,000 to play Stellar Blade?
Yes, he won, and he got it, I'm pretty sure. And then he played it for one fucking stream.
No way.
And said it was boring and turned it off. And that nobody wanted it.
Oh my.
It's actually crazy, dude.
But you reached the goal.
It doesn't matter. It was an illusion of a goal. It was an illusion of choice.
Boring, buddy. You could jack off to that game. By the way, oh, never mind. I thought I saw another. Maybe did we miss one? I think we missed one.
We got Sen did 5 subs, right?
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. We did that.
Okay.
Wednesday.
Thank you.
Okay? It could take longer. It could be Thursday. It could be Friday. All right? And there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not controlling that.
Monty Charles
you?
gifted
Why?
5 subs and we missed it.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Master Spookums for a sub. Cave Teeth for a sub.
I can't control when I order pizza.
Killing Fat Wife said for a sub as well.
I'm actually like, I was wondering why people would be like bitching about the goal. I'm like, every show has a goal. I didn't know it was 10. No wonder everyone's so mad.
Nobody has a goal system like this.
No, that's impossible.
Shit.
Like us being like, we'll do extra show
let's
after.
Quickly watch this next one from Pigsar Animation.
Pigsar.
I really enjoy this Pigsar animation.
Okay.
Now, there are some other animators like from the past. I think what was his name, Crimson or whatever, that did like the stick drawing, the potato draw. Those were fucking amazing. Let's bring it back to the beginning. This I really enjoyed, and I really wanted to show this on the show when I first discovered it. But because we were in this deal with Phil, I couldn't. But here we have DSP as Hitler, as a cult leader. As if only Phil really was like this.
Okay, let's check it out.
It's true.
Music's like making me want to like climb him out. Okay. Okay. So the DSM channel members.
I swear, every one of his pre-streams is like a cult meeting or a business meeting. Or like a combination of the two. It really is, man. It gives off like televangelist vibes, like fucking, I don't know, man. Also mixed with like a children's entertainer.
Okay.
It's so bizarre. Okay.
Yeah, no, it has like it's like Steve from Blue's Clues, but like in a business meeting about
Yes.
Blue's
Yes.
Clues and how to make
Yes.
money.
About how Blue's Clues needs to sell more DVDs to those damn kids.
Yeah. Triumph of the Swill.
The swill. Triumph of the swill. Triumph of the swine. Triumph of the grift. Take your pick. Here
It's
we
the
go.
Triumph of the Will. It's so funny. Oh no.
The NSDP.
That's so, this is so funny already. Why do you look at old Looney
Sorry.
Tunes,
Oh,
like
yeah.
old Looney Tunes, like on the VHS?
Oh, that's a good one. Act off,
Oh, hang on.
Pigler.
Let me put us on top here so we can read the
Act
bottom.
off, Pigler arrives in Rent. I just skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
If only. Okay.
Now, I'll say this
Yours mods assemble.
this footage doesn't really make sense because there's too many people in the audience. You
Yeah,
know?
there's not really that many actual dents. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Like Pigler!
Pigler. Can't wait to see this. Kick mods. This is a parody. We're not actually.
Level 1! Podcast begins!
We're gonna have a kick
Alright,
mod walk in at the wrong moment
Yeah,
and be
it's
like,
not
"What?"
gonna be good for us. The curse of Phil got us home. The Eva Brawny.
Who's eating?
No! Cat, no!
Oh, God. Duh. You have Marshall Jasper? Is that Derek? You remember we had to beg him to
Oh
ban
my
Derek for like
God.
half an hour?
Buddy, the guy defended Derek more than his own wife.
Oh my
He
God.
put up more of a defense of this guy than he did when I called his wife fat.
Yeah, like, bro, it was like half an hour, please.
Es spricht der Führer.
This animation is fucking Kino, bro.
It is.
Good morning, everybody.
Unity through tip.
I'm Darkside Phil, and I'm here to take over the world. During World War II, the Nazis, that's right, the Third Reich, actually won the war. Today, right here.
This is AI, right?
Let's
Is
go!
this AI? Like,
No, this is what he said.
okay.
I'm going to be as honest
Oh,
and
on the
transparent with you as
politics
possible.
stream?
I need help
Yes.
today. Here's why. I have two very large bills that come due. So, I don't have
There are
I don't
two
have money for pet
very
supplies.
large
This is the
bills.
day
Hey,
I have
hey,
one.
listen,
Bro,
folks.
when
I
you're
gotta-
begging for pet supplies, isn't it time to get a job?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Jesus.
One day a week where I have a meal with my wife. I want to get to a point in my life where it's not like this. We were getting there last year when Twitch fucked me. You guys have no idea. No, you really don't. You have no idea how bad it hurt me last year. I was making $5,000 in profit every month. I need your help today. I do. I need to be hitting support goals. I have to. If I don't hit my support goals for today, I don't have enough funds for tomorrow. And I don't.
Okay, are you really like living paycheck to paycheck on a daily basis?
He he used to call it the liquidity of his business.
What?
So, yes. So he needed to get tips through PayPal so that he had daily liquidity. Because he wasn't just living like paycheck to paycheck every 2 weeks. He was living every day.
That's like Ralph life.
No, even Ralph doesn't live
Even
like
Ralph
that.
has more money, exactly.
Gefaucet has gifted 5
Wow,
subs.
thank you for the support. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I don't want to talk about this. I'm fucking pissed. I'm actually fucking upset that I have to bring this shit up. It was because of the direct actions of scumbags that screwed me over. And
Oh yeah, it's always the fucking detractors' fault you aren't making
They're
money.
scumbags.
Yeah, it's always their fault. Yeah.
in a position where I had to start talking about, I need help, I need support, please support crowdfunding, blah, blah, blah. You know? If I stream today and I hit none of the goals, I'm fucked. And essentially, I'll be going grocery shopping. I guess we're gonna eat a lunch meat sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Ah.
Whoa, the horror!
Ah.
It's not like, by the way, he's eating like rice for every meal.
Yeah, he should have said rice
You know,
and
like
black
that's
beans.
actual like poverty is having to eat like rice, and if you have it like hot sauce, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
right, like there's a point where I was so poor I was eating white rice with fucking hot sauce.
Yeah, when I was poor, I was
No,
like
Phil,
noodles and
oh,
shit.
oh
Yeah.
God, heaven forbid I have to eat a fucking lunch meat sandwich. Oh no.
I was like, I invested in like protein powder. So I would eat noodles and then like drink a protein powder with water. Like sometimes you have to do what you have to do, man.
You know, for our day off. Can't even have a meal out or nothing.
Oh no!
No, he can't. He can't eat out. The horror. Oh. Like this is a guy, by the way, he's like playing video games every day, and he expects to live like a 5-star life, bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
The point I'm making here is simple. I'm not asking for anyone to go above and beyond their means. I'm not asking for anything that makes you uncomfortable. I'm just saying if you like the content and you've been thinking about contributing and you
No,
have
all he's saying is that if he doesn't get money, he's gonna starve. You know, I'm not really twisting anybody's wrist here. I'm not, asking. I'm just saying that, I'm gonna die. So,
Yeah, I'm sure they're going hungry. How?
right. Let's go
Please
back
do.
to
I'm
that.
not-
I've seen enough of this. It's
The
pretty
parody
funny.
is good. The parody was good, but let's go. Let's finish that. This
All right,
video.
let's finish this video.
When he was trying to like fucking.
Then we'll
sneak
do
this
August
you.
the Duck, and then we'll actually start our regular show.
Wow.
At 3 hours in.
A real
So-
show.
For what? For what reason? I mean, in my opinion, that's just bad business.
No.
You
It was-
making like, go ahead.
Listen, it was good business. I'll just quickly again recap. If I was doing literally anything else, I would be making more money than I was making on Smart Guys.
Yeah.
It's just a fact, and it was proven last night when I did a show with Steve, and the one show I did with Steve grossed me more money in one night than I made in a month doing Smart Guys with Phil.
In fact, our
It's
show
bad
tonight
business.
has made more money than when we had Phil on,
Yes.
or when we were on Phil's show because he didn't
Yeah.
pay us anything.
Yes.
Not even saying if you like me or you don't, or I like them or I don't. We were actually doing stuff together that was working, that was getting attention. Even Smart Guys.
No, it wasn't.
Then what the thing is, if that's the case, then why are you being such a douchebag, Phil? Like, why do you have no gratitude? Why are you so difficult to work with and soul sucking? Why then? Come on, man.
Did he ever offer us a cut? Duty, are you high? Ash, Duty just asked if he got a cut. Did he ask? No.
No!
No.
No!
No, of course not. That's the craziest question he's ever asked in our chat.
To the extent that it was working, was still working. It wasn't blowing up and making thousands of dollars a show, but we were getting good views.
So wait a minute.
How many views
But
did you
what
get, by
wasn't
the
he
way, on Smart Guys?
like 3,000 maybe?
No, live viewers.
Oh, maybe 300, maybe 400.
So not even our first part of our cold open.
Yeah.
Like the first song, the first 5-minute thing.
Yeah.
We get about 800 on that thing. Okay.
We were getting some money, so why burn that bridge?
He goes, we were getting some money.
Listen, Phil. Because it's so exhausting dealing with you, Phil. It's so negative, and I'm a pretty negative guy. You know, if you haven't noticed, like, I'm pretty critical about a lot of things. Like, I spurg out and scream and get angry about shit and criticize people. But Phil took it to a whole other level of just a black hole of negativity and learned helplessness and just sadness that it was just unbearable, especially when he started in these last couple weeks really dumping on me about his personal issues, about Kat yelling at him, and, you know,
What did she yell him? What did she yell at him about? Tell us.
Actually, I probably shouldn't have said that, but yeah, Kat a number of times has yelled at Phil.
About what?
And he's told me, well, one of them was when Steve fucking felted Phil. And I guess Kat just fucking tore into. She didn't know until the next day when she, I guess, overheard Phil talking about it the next day during the pre-stream. And then fucking.
Why? What was she yelling? You're pathetic like that. Like,
No,
what was the?
Yeah, I mean, she was like, "Are you fucking stupid? You promised me you would never do this again after the side scrollers interview."
Oh, she'll be mad about this, huh?
You fucking idiot! You stupid, like.
She's getting so mad about this. Is there any other times she yelled at him for something? What about ordering food? Did she like? All right, go. Tell us one more.
Let's
one
move
more.
on. It's being it's nasty.
Okay.
It's nasty.
Okay.
It's too far. It's too far.
It'll be drip fed apparently. Okay.
I don't understand it. That doesn't make sense to me because I'm not burning any bridges here.
You take Ashton's face and you
draw
draw an X on it. You draw an X. Oh, by the way, you're attacking a drama show. You don't think Ashton would retaliate in any way at all?
Listen, he could have figured this out with me in a reasonable way, but he chose to escalate this to a, and I'm just have to defend myself from his escalations, Andy.
PPP is the one burning the bridges. He's the
No.
one.
The door is still open, Phil, if you'll but apologize. And then I don't have to do this to you. You're making me do this to you,
Even
Phil.
if he apologizes, please spit on him.
Phil has put me in a self-defense scenario. I'm backed into a corner.
Saying the toxic stuff. He's the one bringing up my wife, which he apologizes for, says he knows it's wrong, and it does it again anyway.
Retard alert.
I don't understand how he could do that.
Oh, man.
Wacky Shocks has gifted another 10 subs.
Let's go. I keep walking into this wall and it keeps hurting my forehead.
And he doesn't understand is like, that's the worst way to get a troll to stop doing something is to tell them that it bothers you and to stop doing it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not going to stop doing it. The whole point is to bother you.
He's the one ending it, not me. It's through his actions that this is all coming to fruition, not mine.
It's your actions.
Did he
that
think
lets
you were Mr. Rogers?
Oh, he really did, man. He's the kindliest, most wonderful man. Monty Charles has gifted 5
subs. Big support. Thank you. Thank you.
So I don't get it.
Thank you, guys.
I don't. It makes me scratch my head. But then again, the older I get, I realize that not everyone is me.
What do you mean?
What?
Older you get, you realize that not everyone is you. Shouldn't you learn that when you're, I don't know, like 5?
When you're a baby?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the very first things that you're gonna learn is that everybody isn't you. Like,
He thought he was you? You were him? Chat?
I don't know.
Not
Is
everyone
it
sees
schizophrenia?
these things the way I see. Not everyone has the same perspective as me,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
okay. Everyone's from a different walk of life. And like I said, different places, different age ranges. It's all different, correct? So be it. If that's how-
Silent Ones has gifted 50 subs!
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Huge!
Oh, yes!
Woo!
Jesus! Let's go, chat! Let's go, chat!
Let's fucking go!
Silent
Let's
Ones.
get some
Fuck
subs!
yeah! Fuck yeah! And Monty Charles for 5 subs. Forgot if we shouted that out, but thank you guys. Thank you. Damn, Ashton. Silent Ones, man. 07s.
How he wants it, he can have his way, but I'm just not going to waste my time on it. I've got better things to do
No, he
than to get into an
doesn't.
internet.
By the way, look at how sad he is, man.
Of
He can
course.
try and pretend it doesn't affect him, but bro, this is like the look you'd get if your fucking dog died or your girlfriend dumped you, something like that. This guy is sad, bro.
Pathetic.
He
Yeah,
thought
he's
you've
sad.
got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Phil finally had a friend, but he was a snake.
There's a
Ah!
snake on my stream.
There's a snake on my stream.
Meanest thing I've ever said.
Oh,
Okay.
man,
All
the
right.
Spanish Inquisition has gifted 25
subs.
Somebody
Let's go.
PP, you can go more evil. The truth, I can't. I'm holding back. We haven't gone full Ralpha male yet, folks. We're not quite there. But we
Oh,
can
man.
get there with your support, chat. We can
Thank you. So
really torture this guy for weeks, months, if not years, until he loses the last bit of sanity that he has left.
Oh.
Or Phil could just apologize to his best friend.
By the way, his wife's sick, and I feel bad if it's true. By the way, oh my God, Ashton, fucking big story. Do you remember? We were trying to get Medicare to interview him,
Yeah.
to felt him.
Yeah.
Now, Medicare wanted
Yeah.
nothing to do with this. What does Phil do while Medicare is dying of cancer? Tweets at him like 5 times, paragraphs demanding an interview.
And he called him a coward. Now, I'm going to be real. I told him to do all that. I told him to do all that shit. And he did it.
You should call him a coward?
Yeah, I said to call Jim a coward and say he's a pussy and he's afraid to face you.
That's so demonic, bro.
Before it's too late.
I woke up
Ramsos 85 has gifted 10
10
subs.
subs. Let's go. Let's go. That's fucking hilarious, bro. See, half of this shit I didn't even know, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
I don't know. Some people will find what I did, and I do too. It's pretty morally questionable, some of the things that I did with Phil. Like if I go through if I leak all these DMs, I'd be like, this guy is a fucking sick fuck, man. What a bastard. Oh.
So be it.
Well, that's okay, Zeiser. Zeiser didn't like that. But listen.
Oh, who cares?
Jim doesn't care.
Not everyone will like what we do. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's the internet. Like,
If that's how he wants it, he can have his way, but I'm just not going to waste my time on it. I've got better things to do than to get into an internet blood sport with PPP over nonsense. Even when, because it's bullshit anyway. It's fabrication. It's not real. It's nonsense. I'm not going to do
What
it.
do you mean it's not real? Your wife is fat.
well,
It's
like...
objectively true. She's fat.
You know? A few people say, he wants to come on Smart Guys tonight to hash it out.
Oh.
No.
What? Wait, you asked him to have a...
So Phil started saying yesterday that I was afraid of him and that I was cowardly tweeting and frantically because I'm scared of him. So I immediately was like, come on then, bitch, bring me on the stream. Let's hash it out like men.
Mhm.
Let's battle it out. I DM'd him. Come on. It'll be a cold day in hell before I'm afraid of you. Let's do it. And of course, he immediately ran away from it. It's funny. He can stand up for his wife now that he's not like directly confronting me. But every single time I made fun of his wife to his face, he took it. And a lot of the time he laughed. So it wasn't his natural reaction to stand up for his wife or defend her in any way because he doesn't care about his wife. What he actually cares about is how the detractors view him. And the detractors were running a narrative that it was an L. So that's why he stood up for her. But I don't even think it's partly that, and it's partly that he just wanted an out because he was tired of me telling him the truth and trying to get him out of his comfort zone and trying to get him to accept reality and change his ways. So he had to sabotage the project.
Okay, perfect. Oh,
Captain Blythe has gifted 10 subs.
Okay, and we can clear this up right now too. When you got Steve to
listen. Dystopian sector trauma. So how does anyone know if you're being two-faced psychos or not? How long before you snake Steve? Everyone, including Phil, deep down knew that we were fucking milking Phil. Get a grip.
Why would he snake Steve? Like him on the show's fun.
Like, oh my god, this deep secret. Like, no. I directly said the only reason I'm doing this wrestling show is to fuck with Phil.
You made Grill Phil
and sent it to him. Like, oh my god, this was some covert, insane. Like, no, it was done completely out in the open. So,
yeah, like,
oh, we're not going to do that. That's what he wants. He wants to create.
It's like, how do we know you're not snaking someone else? Like, you don't.
Phil deserves to be snaked.
Stay tuned. Like, it's a show.
Phil deserves to be snaked.
Drama content. And he felt like this was his way to force the hand. You don't get it. And this is what no one gets. I think finally, you want to know who I think actually gets it? Keemstar.
Okay, pause. Keemstar wanted to use him as a dancing monkey on his show. And by the way, here's the thing. Say whatever you want about Boogie and Wings. These guys know how to dance like monkeys. They fucking pour the food on with the water and the milk mixed on their heads. Got a liar tattoo. They do, even though it's not even a real tattoo to be real, but they like humiliate themselves. Do you think DSP on LolCow Live would have done anything that Wings or Boogie did? No. Think you'd had a fat camp? You think that they would be like the fucking water balloon challenge even? No, sorry, I can't. Blah, 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 blah. You aren't even a good LolCow for LolCow Live. Even Keem like looks down on you like, yikes. Let's be real. And then, by the way, you shit on Keem for like, Keem knows the deal. Keem wanted to make fun of you. Also, it's not like Keem had you as like this, like, I'm gonna pay you.
Phil didn't even understand that he was supposed to be a LolCow on that show. That's what he did. Yeah. He didn't understand that he was at the same level as Boogie and Wings. He thought Keemstar was like making him like the head host of the. And, yeah, he's an idiot.
Buddy, it's ridiculous. I have to take a piss. Do you want to read some
All
super
right,
chats? Maybe?
let me read some of the super chats
All
that
right.
came in.
Go,
We
go, go.
did have a lot of super chats come in.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Alito for 15. $100 for 2 other times where Kat yelled at Phil. How about it? I don't know. I'm starting to, guys, do you believe me? I'm starting to feel trolls remorse.
Not trolls remorse,
sta-
but there's some stuff that's a bit too
I'm
far.
starting
yeah.
to feel bad for Phil. Do you guys believe that? All right. We got Darks Fidel for 4. People like me now, Craig. That fucking interview. The interview era was the most bizarre part of this era. And I can't legally say that for $20. Phil on the first crossover was told he'd be treated fair, but brutally honest. He agreed every step of the way. He's revoking consent after the fact. This thing, pause. Through, cause you've got a friend in me.
Little soundtrack.
This is how much of a friend I was to Phil. After every time I abused him and made him my whipping boy and felted him and humiliated him publicly, I always did an aftercare session with Phil where I would be like, was this okay, Phil? Did I go too far? Did I hurt your feelings, Phil? And he would always tell me it was okay.
Yeah,
and that he was tough and a big boy. So I don't know how he can act like he was so abused and maligned when he consented to it all. I'm being Me Too'd by this bitch who gave me clear consent in writing. This is a Me Too era. Like, I don't know, Phil. Like, is it rape if you liked it?
The raped.
I don't know. The raped.
Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get into. I put it in here, right? Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna do this? Okay, we're gonna do this one. All right.
Yeah. So August the Duck is a 2 million sub channel who did a video called the greediest streamer of all time on Phil, and it really revolved around Phil receiving money from Nigeria and spitting on the Nigerians.
Honestly, this video is really funny because August the Duck was completely in the wrong on the video. Like, August the Duck is trying to say it's like there was some poor, sad Nigerian guy working in a sand mine 12, 16, 20 hours a day, saving up his money to send it to Phil.
But it was a troll.
Phil spit on that poor Nigerian. When in fact, it's actually a troll dono through VPN to make Phil think he got a big donation, but it's actually nothing.
It was like 6
They're
cents.
Argentinian memberships or Nigerian memberships or whatever.
You're right.
So in fairness to Phil, August the Duck's original video was fucking nonsense. But rather than just focus on that and score a dub, Phil went in like weird directions and tried to claim that he was more successful than August the Duck.
Okay.
So
hang on, let me see. By the way, Social Blade, it's all fucked. They updated it and it's like destroyed.
and yeah, you can only see the last 14 days
It's
for
so,
free.
it's so
You
shit.
now have to pay. Well, YouTube itself, there's going to be serious problems with the DRM coming in.
Yeah.
So very shortly, you won't be able to download any YouTube videos. Like YTP download, it won't work anymore.
I have my ways though.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna have their ways anymore. Like, they're gonna lock this shit the fuck down. They're gonna hard code the ads into the videos, and there will be no way out.
I have premium and I can OBS the live streams I want.
Yeah, I mean, if you give them money with premium, yeah.
Yeah, I already have premium, so it doesn't matter.
But Josh Moon's gonna call you an N cattle for buying premium, Andy.
Listen, if I have to see
You are bowing down to Google and submitting to their system of technocratic control, Andy.
$9.99's tough.
But Andy, you're bowing down to the evil elite. Don't you feel any shame?
When I'm at the gym hearing my music, I like to minimize the video, and it does. The app does that. So No Moralski, very funny. Okay, by
Shame
August,
on you, Warski.
Okay,
No, I get it.
let me read you all these. Okay, 5 hours ago, video we're about to watch, 72,000 views. 2 days ago, 135K. 173K 4 days ago. 362K 7 days ago. So on and so on. 2 weeks ago, 412K. 624K 2 weeks ago. August the Duck is a millionaire or close to it. All right, DSP. But let's not
unless he has a WWE Champions addiction that we don't know about.
True.
But I doubt it.
True. All right, you ready? Here we go.
I don't need anyone else to exist. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're going to like it because I
And you're gonna like it.
I'm gonna ask for contributions, and you're gonna like it.
What a piece of shit, dude.
He really is a piece of shit.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? That's actually based.
That is
If
based.
if he was actually more like that and just actually had some balls to just like go off, we wouldn't have snaked him. We would have worked with him more.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, we just wanted Phil to go fully evil. You know what I mean? But like an entertaining form of evil. If you're gonna be evil, you can't also be boring, Phil. For God's sake, man.
I'm successful and you're not. July the cock. I'm successful.
Well, guys,
38 views compared to 324K. Right.
one more time. Today, we are once again talking about one of my favorite guys on the internet, and at least today, I actually kind of have an excuse as to why I'm going back on my, second promise at this point, that my last video on him.
So Phil was annoyed this guy so much. He's like, I'm never gonna make a video on him again. And he has to break his promise because he's just so sickened. He's just so disgusted.
Would, be my last. That's right, people. We are once again talking about the world's most grateful streamer, Darkside Phil. Now, I really wasn't planning
Most
on making this.
grateful. Did he flub the line?
No, I think
This
he's
is supposed
being
to be the world's greediest streamer. Well, the sarcasm I felt like didn't really come across on it, did it?
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's wasn't a whole lot of intonation in the voice to give us the sarcasm.
This video. I got tagged in some clips on Twitter of DSP responding to me, calling me out, whatever you want to call it, and I was out and about, so I didn't sit down and watch them, and I sort of just forgot about it for a while. But then later that night, I was like,
By the way, the coffers, filling the king's coffers, whenever he said that, it made my asshole pucker. I was like,
it was
oh.
the king's tax. The king's tax.
Oh.
what? Let's take a look. Let's see what he has to say. And, shit, he sucked me back in, guys. He got me. I'll admit it. So here we are. Now, if you're unaware of the context, about a week ago, I made a video on DSP. If you don't know who DSP is, I would just...
This is the first time I've ever listened to this guy, and I can just conclude within a minute that he's gay!
Look, do you see his mustache?
Yeah.
Terrible. But he'll play the DSP clip soon.
Go watch that video. But I made a video on him because he was
He's trying real hard to be Markiplier.
Yeah.
And I can see that.
No Markiplier.
Fucking a donator for donating an amount that Phil deemed just to not be enough. And I titled that video, The World's Greediest Streamer Got Worse. And, I think Phil saw it because he went on a little rant, or really kind of a big rant on stream, where he mentions somebody named July the Cuck. Don't know who that guy is. Sounds pretty cool, though. And, he does what Phil is best known for. He lies to him.
Sounds pretty cool.
No, but I love how he refuses to say the name, and everybody knows who he's talking about because they're so much bigger and more relevant than Phil.
Yeah.
But Phil somehow thinks that he's owning that person by gatekeeping his dents away from them, his couple dozen dents, by saying, I don't know, give this person a different name. Come on.
Yeah, it's so cringe.
Himself, he lies to his audience. He circumnavigates every piece of criticism that's ever thrown his way, and he just sits there and he copes. He copes and copes and copes and copes until, honestly, I think he starts to believe himself. And I could just let him do that. Not like I can make him stop. He's always going to do that. So my God, man, the shit he said was just so unbelievably wrong that I just gotta go back one more time, guys. Now, I'm gonna do my best to be as cordial and constructive as I possibly can be throughout this video, because Phil seems to have a habit of downplaying literally.
By the way, Triple Z for 4. Hey, Triple P. I like to call you Triple P. So is the reason why DSP is so weird and Puritan with women due to the whole Christian thing? No, it's because Phil is a weird homosexual, asexual alien. Is, you know, like when he was with Panda, like he never wanted to fuck her, you know, and like it's just strange. The guy is a very strange individual when it comes to sexuality. I think he might be a repressed, closeted homosexual, judging by the sort of things he would say to Andy, like that he wanted to see his shredded body, he was his gaming soulmate.
Okay.
It might be that, or it may just be that he has no normal human sexuality. I'm not sure which it is, but probably one of the two.
By the way, Paul Burrow for 5. Let's fucking go. Big support tonight.
Literally anything that is ever said about him that has the slightest negative connotation as hate, as people being mean to him, not understanding him, content forming him. So I'm going to try and be as constructive as I can be. I usually am pretty constructive on this channel, so it's not going to be like a challenge, but it is Phil. So, you know, we'll see. Let's not waste any more time, though. Let's take a look at his rants.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Finally, we can normal speed.
Okay, so real quick, I'm not going to show it because it's like 20 minutes, but what seems to have led Phil to talking about me was he poses this like thought experiment where he says, okay, I have 3 paths in front of me, like for his future as a content
This was so
creator.
insane. This is honestly part of the reason I threw in the towel too, the 3 paths cope. It was insane. All right.
Okay, I haven't seen.
He says the first one is where he becomes a corporate shill. He sells out. He takes sponsorships. He has to completely change his content style. He can never be honest again. Because
Wait. If you're not going to be edgy or push the envelope, then you may as well take a fucking ad.
But the thing is, he can't get sponsors and ads because he has no audience.
Exactly.
And also, the detractors will fucking report him and his behavior to the advertiser.
Oh, true.
This isn't even a legitimate option. He wishes, though, he could have taken this path. And back in the day, he did get sponsorships, but he fucked all of them up. And so then he became jealous and resentful of the other creators who did get sponsorships, who did get deals. And he would always talk shit about them. Honestly, the reason that Phil is always going after these big creators and saying how greedy they are and how unethical they are, slimy they are, is because he's jealous of the money that they make. If he had the opportunity to do it, he would do it in a second. And there's a ton of scenarios where I talked to Phil about things that he would say is unethical on stream, but that he was totally willing to do behind closed doors.
Yeah, like drama.
You know what like drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all just this like moral underdog blue collar streamer act. It's all fucking bullshit. It's all nonsense.
Yeah.
because I guess
Well, I knew he did that anyway with the whole, like, every day after he'd be on our show, he'd be like, oh, I don't want to do drama anymore. It's just those guys. Okay, then why the fuck are you on our show?
Phil thinks if you take like a
Right?
Raid Shadow Legends
exactly.
advertisement or something, they're gonna like monitor.
And he would like be in our chat. Hey, I made fun of Ralph today. May you watch it on your show today? And we're like,
Yeah. Well,
Well-
and he would do that stuff too to try and get us to react to it so that he could
Yeah.
get viewership. That was crazy.
yeah. And then like 10 minutes later, but the drama mongers.
The
Okay.
drama
stream-
mongers. No, the thing is, what ultimately comes down to with Phil's moral code and compass, it's okay if Phil does it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
exactly.
it's like, that's fine, Phil. Like, I really don't care. Like, the problem is like the hypocrisy of it. You
That's
know,
the
where-
worst part.
And the worst part is the hypocrisy. The worst part is like this, I'm the moral arbiter and I'm a good person. Just admit you're a selfish piece of shit. Please.
Right?
Stream for the rest of your life and never let you talk bad about a game or be honest or be edgy or anything like that. Obviously, that's just an
But
excuse
he's
to not
never honest or edgy either. Like,
go down that path. Phil doesn't really think that, but he says he doesn't want to take sponsorships because he doesn't want to sell out, because it's somehow going to completely change every single thing about his content
but
if he
wouldn't
takes.
that be a good thing? Because every single aspect of his content sucks and is irredeemable.
And he hates his
So,
own content.
If there was any sort of change, how could it get any worse?
It could only change for
the
the
real
positive.
question. Really?
Yeah. 'Cause he had money to, I don't know. I don't think he would invest in anything, though.
Makes an occasional sponsorship. Then he says path 2 is fully embracing the drama, going on podcast, addressing all the hate, attacking people who attack him,
So the righteous path.
people who didn't attack him, you know, really diving into the drama-heavy side of the internet. Now, while he's saying all this, his chat is like, yeah, those paths sound great. Sound a lot better than what you're doing right now. Of course, he just completely ignores that because he's not actually considering these paths. He's just trying to excuse his behavior because he says his third path is basically just continuing to do what he does, listening to the constructive criticism of his audience, which he is actively ignoring as he's...
Oh my God, he's never listened to anything. Oh my God, man.
Yeah, anything that people have said, like we told him, hey, look, if you just go on your show and yell at people and be what you are, we know you actually are, you'd get, no, I gotta be positive, guys. I gotta be the real me. But then he's like seething in the background, like, anyway.
He's talking about this, doesn't address a single thing anybody says about.
As I said with the 3 paths also on Steve's show, just to repeat, the second path, which is the drama thing, he couldn't do if he wanted to. He talked about he's going to leave piles of broken bodies in his wake, and he would ruin lives and destroy people, and he couldn't destroy anybody. He regularly just gets dunked on by like the lowest people, like everybody dunks on Phil and destroys Phil. Phil couldn't even really win a beef with Cog. Let's be real.
Yeah.
He couldn't even beat Cog.
That's wild.
It was pretty fucking close. You know, maybe Phil edged it, but it shouldn't be close, you know?
About these paths, and guess what? Continue doing what he's doing. He won't take sponsorships, and he won't dive into the drama, so what does he have to do to make money? Oh, he has to beg his audience. Then he says, is that really that big of a deal? Is it really that bad to ask his...
By the way, yo, look at it, look at the bottom in this video of Ralph dancing.
Bad to ask his audience for money. He says, is what I'm doing that bad? He doesn't mention them by name, but he brings up, I'm pretty sure, Logan Paul and his script.
To be fair, somebody brought up he actually did okay with Ralph. He actually did felt Ralph.
He did felt
You know
Ralph.
what?
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But the thing was, the Ralph that Phil felted was an almost even more hollowed out husk of a man than Phil was.
Yeah.
Like the Ralph that he was facing at that time was just completely broken.
He was, remember how
his
hammered
heart
he was?
wasn't even in it, man. He was like so pilled out and drunk, and he couldn't even remember his lines. Remember? He kept fucking his brutal.
Hey, you know what, Phil? I don't like you. And he's like, sure. And he like Ralph self-felt. He's like, look, I've spent my money on whores and drugs. But you buy a mobile game.
That segment was actually really good. And the way Phil handled him was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I mean, when Phil is like, why is he in black and white? Phil had, you know, there was, you know what, to give Phil his credit, I think he had 2 pretty good moments. One was with Ralph, that one. And then remember when he was calling Rekieta Rekieta? Rekieta? And his whole like savage dunking on Rekieta when he had the scandal happen. And yeah, that one was pretty good too. So I'll give him that. I'll give him that. You know, if he kept doing it, if he kept being able to make that shit happen, it would have been Kino, but he couldn't.
So Ashton, what you're telling me are the 2 people he beat were washed up drug addicts. Right.
Yeah. Well, he was, you know, it was kind of in his weight class because he's an alcoholic himself. So he was able to be the king of the alcoholics, you know, which that's something, I guess.
You know what card counter Von Clay says? It's like Ralph was like old retired boxer.
You know, his 3 stars. And of course, the original review tech when he took Rich's last chip.
That was good.
That was good. I just don't know why he couldn't fully commit to it and go gloves off. And again, he said it was because of, you know, sickness and religion and all this as to why he couldn't commit and actually be interesting.
Oh, so you're saying fucking, what's his face? RTU bashes you every day, but how dare you respond and like felt him? Like, you don't have to wish him death or anything, but
crypto scam. Then Mr. Beast and making
Yeah, exactly.
Lunchleys and the Feastable bars, and then Boogie for faking cancer. As like a comparison, I guess, to say, look at what these guys did, it's a lot worse than begging your audience for money. Which, like, yeah, obviously it is. And that's how we got to this.
We've got actual creators on the internet making documentaries about me saying, I'm the greediest creator? Are you fucking kidding me? Have you ever watched anyone else, you pathetic fucking schlub?
Okay, well, you are, though.
But he's just seething.
Yeah, 10
Like, the
goals?
thing is, like, Phil's entire, like, way of going about this is you can never come across as though you're seething and you're angry and you're bitter like this, because it just makes you look pathetic.
Yeah, yeah.
It really does.
You are so lame because you take the low-hanging fruit, the easy target that everyone's already targeted, to make a worthless fucking video that rehashes the same shit and just ignores the fact that
Welcome to the internet, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
there are people 47 times worse than me who actively hurt people on a fucking daily basis.
But pause. This isn't a legitimate argument. Just because there are worse people doesn't excuse what you're doing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And the criticisms that he leveled were pretty light and pretty reasonable. It's not like some insane shit, right?
Yeah, well, and also, it's like people are worse. Well, August the Duck makes like 5 videos a week. He has to have a rotating cast of characters.
The show that no goes, is this going to be 8 hours of DSP felting? It was not intended to be this. I thought I was going to talk about Phil for maybe 30 minutes. We do have an entire like 8-hour full show planned after this Phil segment.
Yeah.
But because there's so many more viewers here for Phil, and there's been a massive amount of support surrounding the Phil stuff
And followers and shit.
We've kind of called an audible on this. So
Listen, there's a few
we're gonna
things we'll
do a
push
little
this to
bit more
Monday.
on this.
I say Bonnie Blue, push it to Monday, right?
Oh, Josh is weighed in. Mad at the Internet has resubscribed. He says, I pay more money for Kino Casino than I do for YouTube, and I don't see ads on either. Safawoski,
Okay.
you're being an end cattle for the Jays.
No.
Supporting Susan Wojcicki and YouTube, Woski.
I like to minimize my phone when I'm working out, and I need to put it in my pocket.
You
So
are. Listen.
Okay.
There's 2 ways of looking at it.
I
you
buy
know?
video games, okay? $9 a month.
Yeah, but
I
you
got
could've-
5 streaming
you could've
services I pay for.
You could have pirated it, Woski.
I do it all. I do it
You're
all. I
Woski's
pirate. I
too-
pay.
Woski's too lazy. He wants the convenience of being able to put on Netflix on his TV. Josh Moon, on the other hand, guys, I have my Plex server that I have all my stuff uploaded to. You know, Josh, he brings a bitch over to his crib. He has to bring out the HDMI cord.
This is Cokes' a lazy
where-
bum.
Where's the Netflix, Josh? Don't worry, babe.
No.
I have the HDMI cord. The vagina dries out instantly.
Brave browser, you can't minimize,
No,
though.
there it is. Josh goes, it's true, I do. I have my laptop and an HDMI cable. The Chad HDMI cable, Josh. The legend.
It's all good.
Okay, so let's talk about
Don't
this
worry,
criticism. So
Josh. I don't have any bitches coming over to my place either. Wacky Shucks has gifted 25 subs.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
it seems like what Phil is implying here is because he's not the worst
Thank you
human
so
on
much,
planet
Wacky Shucks, and everyone for the massive support. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Earth, that he should never be criticized. He falls into the mindset that a lot of losers like this tend to, where they think that as long as they're not like the worst person walking the planet, criticism against them is not valid. That as long as there's somebody worse to criticize, that none of it should be directed towards them. Now, if I need to explain to you why that mindset is not a good one, you're a lost cause. I'm not even going to waste my time. But I find it funny that DSP brought up crypto scams, Mr. Beast, and the Lunchleys, and Boogie, because those are
Listen, the Lunchleys are not worse than Phil.
No.
Like, let's be real,
No.
guys. Let's be real. Every junk food is trash for you,
I
and
mean,
Mr. Beast is making a buck.
At least they received something that, like, you know.
You eat something, you don't have to watch someone eat the fucking lunch leaf.
That's the thing. Like with Phil, you're watching him eat the lunchly, whereas if you buy the lunchly, you could eat it yourself.
Oh, the lunch leaf was the fucking
All right,
moldy
here we go.
shit. Yeah.
Josh is weighing in. At my Walmart, there's a big display of Mr. Beast lunch boxes at the front of the store, and not a single one has been sold in like 3 months.
Based.
This is like how in Canada, Josh, none of the American products are selling anymore.
No.
There's like a big section of American grapes that's just rotting on the shelves. No one will buy it.
Yep. Every time I see a
That's
shelf,
totally happening.
a shelf of what's it called? The not lunch leaves, but the Feastables. I push in all.
No.
the time. I just push them all over in
Bro,
the
I
shelf.
never see anybody eating the Feastables or buying them. Do you?
No. Do we do the how many guys for 300 subs for the next 10 shows? If we
Not
hit
the
that,
fucking grapes.
we'll do the
Talk
fucking-
about sour grapes.
fucking shit.
We
Hey
need the
guys.
drum roll for it. Dead air. It's over.
No,
All
no,
right,
no. They hear the whistle, not you. I have
Oh.
my sound suppression on.
Are 3 topics I have talked about endlessly. Boogie, not so much as the other 2, but influencers and content creators who resort to crypto scams and Mr. Beast. I have criticized those 2 things far, far, far more frequently than I've criticized Phil. And I've gone into depth.
The N podcast based. Does it say N there? What does that say? Ash?
thing is, like,
Ash, does that say N?
it's the secret coded N, everybody. Whoa!
What were you gonna say?
You know what? Let's just get through this, man. I'm tired of fucking focusing on
Me
Phil.
too. Me
on
too.
my
those.
mind.
The few videos I've made on Phil have been like half jokes. I don't think what he's doing matters that much in the grand scheme of things compared to like a big content creator pulling a crypto scam or Mr. Beast hiring criminals or exploiting people. DSP pathetically begging for money is not nearly as big of a deal as those 2 things, but I still think Phil is ridiculously greedy. This might be a hard to swallow pill,
Whoa!
Phil, but just
Whoa,
because
what
you're
a-
not the only greedy.
What a hot take. We've never heard that before. Phil is greedy.
Sheesh, ah.
It's over this time for Phil, everybody. The duck man told us, or the goose man told
this video
that
sucks. I want to
Phil's
move on.
greedy.
Do we keep watching? Because it's like,
The
yeah.
only part that's good about this is just that Phil seethes about it.
True.
That's really what's good about it. And it just destroys the entire narrative that we gave to Phil that he really tried to push, was that the internet loves me now. Everybody loves me now. And, you know, Josh could testify to this. You know, Josh messaged me. What was it about? Something to do with Phil, where Phil really showed his ass. I think it was the second interview with Craig, and he's like, your boy Phil's fucking blowing it. The redemption arc's ruined. And I'm like, well, good. Honestly, like, it was a mission impossible. It was mission impossible from the beginning. But that's where Josh is just like, listen, man, this guy's showing his ass. What an idiot. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Good. Fuck him. Fuck him. Let him suffer.
It reminds me of the first Metal Gear Solid commercial where it's a guy training, but it's like he's putting like circles in the circle hole and doing small jumps, and he's like training for the military. And the one guy looks over and goes, "What is this mission?" The other dude's like, "Suicide mission." It's like impossible. Mission impossible. Like
It is.
okay,
It's like at the end of Phil. Yeah, let's just move on from Phil.
All right,
So
but
here's, guys,
wait,
what
wait.
we're gonna do. Let's take.
Wait,
What
wait.
do you want